that they must come to conquer Nigeria and take over. The rest of the so-called Hausa, indigenous, and the Yoruba, they are aware of all this. What are they doing? Nothing. Because they believe they have one religion that is banding them together. So because of that, they want to allow a foreigner, socialist to come and conquer them. It is left for them. We, the Biafrans, we are already gone. And it's obvious now. We are no longer hiding. Everybody knows all over the world now. Our matter is on top every high people. It is there. They are there. They are tabling it, talking that this is the time to free these people. And they should do it without being breaking into war. Because if war should break out Nigeria, it's going to affect every one of them. This they know. They know that. That if war should break out today, it affect the whole of Africa, not just West Africa. It's going to affect them and it will affect the Western world. So the best option now is for them to continue to let these people go. Call them to a table. Our PM is ready to discuss our boundaries, having our leader by his side. He's ready. This man has given them every that if you should release our leader today and let him meet him up in Finland, they will have to discuss and our boundaries. Do you understand? But these people are just playing deaf ear. They want to keep struggling, and we are not Nigeria, we are a great country, we are divisible. How can you say I'm indivisible when I have nothing to do with you? We can't force us to continue with the way that is not working. No way. So my host, I'm seeing you.
These people, their propaganda can no longer sell. And we are too fast. We have gone far to be distracted by anybody. And as I'm cool now, if anybody who come to my presence to say me we're indivisible, if the person is lucky, if he's not lucky, I don't know if whether it's a joke or the person, I'll finger the person's eye. Let alone friend come to my presence to who born that friend to come and tell me indivisible? Tell me what is that you and I have in common? From Arab to my own land. Like I do say before, I do say it. So that I'm saying this because some of our people who are gullible, trying to they don't know their right, they don't know who they are. They are allowing themselves to be employed in their father's property by immigrant, by stranger, the like of Topolo and others. This will disgust me. And they will pay. I just want us to look at John Bot there's some what I shared there. This video is on my head for a long time. He's one of the Onongo men gone down during the Obiano when he was doing campaign of that brought in Soludo. There were two. They were fully unmasked. They were full mask, both finger, both everything, both face. When they were gone down, they unmasked them because they are Fulanis. The video is there. Just watch the video, see it there. So these are because during that time there are many things video analyzed. Because I thank God for Mazinaka and Prime Minister. When you really follow them, you will learn a lot. I learned how to analyze things by myself and come up with the truth without waiting for anybody. So I saw when that incident was happening, you see that all the police and soldiers they are killing, they are Biafrans, those from Biafra origin, and no Fulani involved. So I began to ask myself, does it mean when you come to Biafra land, the population of Fulanis that are in our land, in police and soldiers, they are more than Biafrans and other indigenous people? How come whenever the so-called non-government, whenever they want to operate, does it mean that if they're Biafrans, they always go and inform Fulanis to leave the roads? That was the question. When this sensible person would have asked himself. I will ask myself this question till ESM, then ESM gone down one again. Now I'm asking me because he was a Fulani, a foreign Fulani, and during this Obiano time, 2 of them gone down also Fulani, and we know that Nigeria media propagated this unknown government when they first of all attacked Immigration Center, and they told the release to say that they are IPOB. You know, when they want to do something, they first of all pretend do good, something that the people will deem good, deem favor. So you know, that's their strategy. They will come do something as if they love you, as if they care about you. But if you are gullible and fall into it, their next action will be to a detriment. And people who see you supporting them before will say, that you are the same. So these are the game, and the same game they use on social media. When you see them come on space, some will bear Igbo name. All this we see, opening space, supporting the Nigeria protest, calling Biafrans to join the protest, and talking trash against Igbo business, Igbo nation, Igbo that, Igbo this, and talking against our promiser. They are not part of, they are not Biafrans. Forget about the name they bear or their eloquency in Biafra dialects. They are not part of us. They will first of all speak good of you. And if you are frustrating because they are speaking good of the Igbos or speaking good of Mazen and they can, and you go there following them, when they see tomorrow they will mislead you. I have used to them, I have encountered them, even when I was in Nigeria, when I don't even know about anything about Biafra freedom. I still have people that have met a Fulani man that is a police person bearing Igbo name on his badge. And what are they trying to do? They want to get this internal hatred. When they stop you on checking point, because that time I used to go to Aba to buy some all this in our boutique, all these palms. When I come back from school, we have boutique and go to the show. So we used to apply that road. I counter this man. This one is a. There were 2. When they stop you, then you see him as with the you approach him just to go and maybe to get a favor. He will be so hard on you. Then you will you go back to that one that you see that appear to be no, that one will listen to you, give you audience and listen to you amicably, and in your mind you will say to Fiaba, Igbo people don't hurt yourself, you hurt yourself, Igbo don't love themselves. Is this how you are going to make your Biafra? Is this how your Biafra will not be? These are the game that we are playing, and some people who cannot reason, who don't know the game they're playing, will fall for that. Then you will be, when you see a fellow Igbo person, you will be developing that hatred. Then loving the Fulanis, loving them, thereby going close to them, thinking that you are one together with them. Why they are using that tactic to penetrate you? They have been playing this game for years, and a person like me cannot fall for it because I know them very well. Thank you so much. If I want to say, you have the mic, my co-host.
Thank you very much, my host, for your contribution once again. I don't know if our brother Jack, if you are there, please have the mic. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can anyone hear me? Am I coming out?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
Sister Betty Ford, can you mute your mic, please?
Yeah, I want to greet the host, Mazi. I greet you. I greet Sister Ellen Peters. I greet my fellow Biafrans, the ministers that are here. Our well-wishers and one Nigerians that are gathered here today. I greet you all. Let me first of all give praise to Chukwu Kabiama, who has led us to this particular stage that we are now in this liberation, and continue to host it for us till we declare our nation by 2nd of December. Ekene m gị Chukwu Kabiama pụrụ ime ihe niile, oche na mmụọ, oche na mmadụ, onye ọlụ ebube. Anyị tụkwasịrị gị obi, naanị na ị ga-enye anyị Biafra, na anyị na-afụ aka ọlụ gị na ọgụ anyị na-anụ. Na mandate anyị nyere anyị na anyị ga-afụ ya ọ ga-abịa na mmezu na ndụ anyị. Ana m ekene gị na-aja gị mma, si na anyị ga-eto aha gị jaa gị mma. Kpọọlụ gị egwu n'ala Biafra, si na-ebi ebi were na-ebi ebi. Ise.
An
See, see.
organizational improvement.
Once again, I greet everybody, and I say happy second day sit at home to all of us. I see somebody's mic is on. I can hear some noise. I just want to highlight some points in some of the situation we've been going through today. First of all, I just want to say there's something I came across and I was kind of, I couldn't hold myself, but laughing and laughing and laughing. You see why our leader, our supreme leader said the zoo is a zoological republic. It's defining itself. Because time will come, people will be going to, it will become an official zoo that people will be going from all across the world to come and view the kind of types of zoo animals that are resident in that zoo. Because if we don't get Biafra, which we are going to live anyway, this country is going to go to this level that people will now use it as coming to see some kind of human beings that are strange from normal human beings. And the brigade will have the opportunity to use them to do all some of practical and also some of project that he wants to exhibit with human beings in this life. Because I saw where they were saying protest against protest. People are protesting against protest. It baffles me a lot because these are the things we are talking about. That once you say you are one Nigerianist, whether you are a professor, whether you are a doctor, whether you are the best brain in this world, you become corrupt. Your brain has become corrupted. Look at the one they call Wole Soyinka, a Nobel laureate for that matter. Look at what the Zoological Republic has turned him to. Very unpopular. You cannot even rate him in anything. That is the power of Zoological Republic. Once you believe in their mentality, once you allow that spirit to cast into you, you become useless. You are only relevant within the zoo. Because when you are speaking to your fellow zoo, they begin to see reasons in what you are saying. But when you speak in the assemblies of human beings, they begin to see you as lower than animals. Because what you are saying does not make sense. How can people organize protests against protests? It doesn't, it beats your imagination and not logic. And these are when people are desperate to maintain lies, the foundation of lies. This is what it brings into. This is what it gives birth to. Because Nigeria the foundation of Nigeria is made with falsehood. And they will continue to keep it with falsehood. Lies, deceit, killings, barbarism, all sorts of evil things. I want to tell our people, there is one thing we should understand. You see, when it comes to international politics, we say it's interest. We should stop calling all these Yoruba people or Afonjas to come and support Biafra or to come and fight for their nation. There is one thing that is clear in the agenda. They've done the analysis. They've seen everything that when you talk of Biafra, you talk of what they are hearing or what they are seeing is the downfall of the Yoruba kingdom. That is what they are seeing. That is what they are hearing. So they are not your friends. They don't want to hear that Biafra because they believe that the coming of Biafra will destroy the Yoruba or whatever kingdom they think they have. They prefer to be in whether the situation of Zoological Republic remain like this, where they will have Lagos and Ibadan as a booming business center for them, than having a Biafra where there will be competition. That Lagos will not be able to stand the competition that we are going to bring. Because when Biafra come, definitely Lagos will not remain that status it is. They have to work for it. What Lagos is today, they didn't work for it. It is we Biafrans that work for it, what Lagos is today. So they are not able to work. They don't want to compete. They are too lazy to compete. So they don't want the status quo of going back to the drawing board to start to compete with us. Because they know that if Biafra come today, that Lagos and Ibadan will crumble. their dynasty in Nigeria will crumble. That is why they will never ever agree for Biafra to come. They are ready to fight, start the fight, even before the Fulani start the fight. That is what we should understand. That is their own perspective. That is their perception about this Biafra. Let us not shy away from it. We should understand that and use it to deal with use it to interact with them. The disadvantage is clear to them that look, there is a lot of disadvantages these people go because there are so many Efulefus in Lagos who are ready to who these people are cashing out from. When a Yahoo boy sees a maga that pays every day, he wants to maintain that maga. And our people, the Efulefus in Lagos that are spending billions and billions in Lagos doing their investment are magas to these Yoruba people. And they don't want them to go. Because if they leave to, if Biafra come tomorrow, what will a Biafra, which business, apart from even though the Fulefus refuse to come back home, if Biafra come today, for example, the Ugocha seaport will be working, the seaport in Akwa Ibom will be working, the one in Onitsha will be working, the one in Warri, almost four seaports, airports will be everywhere. How will Lagos survive it? How will Lagos compete? How will Ibadan compete? And the only two viable states in that their region that I'm calling, that are viable in terms of business, that give food to every other state in the so-called Southwest. They are not ready for their own nation because they are not ready to compete. They don't have the strength. They are too lazy for that. That is why they will continue to maintain this zoological republic so that our Efulefus brothers that are investing their billions in Lagos will continue to form Mugu and paying every day, every year, giving them money. When they give them land, they give them a place to this thing. Next year, they revoke it, they collect money from there, they give them again. That is the fact is the format. But we Biafrans will come to say no. Because we want to go to our place, establish a platform where we can compete, where we will create an environment for our talents to come into light, for us to do things that the world will share with us. We'll bring innovation to the world. We'll bring ideas to the world. We'll open the eyes of the world across Africa and across every part of the world. We are ready to compete with the likes of China, with the likes of US, with the likes of Japan. Name it. The economic powers of this world. We are ready to compete with them. We are not shying away from that. That is who we are. We are not lazy people. We want to build a platform where our generations will not see us and spit on our graves. They will see us and be proud of us. When they sing the Biafra national anthem, they put their hand in their chest and be proud, singing it with all manner of joy and proudness that their ancestors fought and gave them what they are benefiting today. When you see a pure citizen of US or a pure citizen of UK gallivanting, smiling, going around the world, what they are enjoying today, people fought for it. It is what we are doing that they did. They stood their ground and said that their future generations will not be like this. I'm calling on all Biafrans, wherever you will be. There are Biafrans who have money. I know of Biafrans, especially in USA. They have money. Some of them come to Nigeria with private jets. Stay like 2 days. They come not because they are coming for project, not because they are coming to do one appointment or the other. No, they come with their girlfriend, special girlfriend. They come with their girlfriend with private jet to come and stay 1 or 2 days, even a week in Nigeria. They bring the private jet, pack it somewhere in Lagos, stay in Lagos. After some nights, after some days, they go back with that private jet. We have those Biafrans. They are in US. And some of them are scattered over the world. And we are talking about freedom. You people don't want to come out. There is nowhere your business will be secure. As far as you are a Biafran, as far as the blood of Biafra runs in you, your business cannot be secured. I'm telling you today. as a prophet of Chukwu Kabiama, that your business will not survive. Whether you think you attain the level of Elon Musk, your head branch, your headquarters should be in Biafra land, and you operate every other thing in abroad. Because that thing you think, that thing that is making you raise shoulder, you think you have arrived in abroad. There is nothing Chukwu Kabiama cannot do. What you don't know is bigger than you. And tomorrow is bigger than you. And you don't know tomorrow. People did not know that COVID-19 will come. Things will happen. And this world is being manipulated in the spirit. The foundation you are laying today is not for you. It's for your generations unborn. So that your children will not suffer what you are suffering today. I am going to 40 years plus now. Since I was born as a child, since I came into this world crying as a child, Nigeria has never developed for 1 single second. It has been deteriorating to this very particular day, and it's not going down. After Emiloko leaves office, if they give Nigeria opportunity to exist, the worst will still come. Whether Peter Obi comes or any other person comes, it's going to be worse. That is the cause against theological republic, because it's a man-made. And it's not that the worst thing is that it's not the man that made Nigeria self. He's a prostitute and a drug lord, a fraudster. And you think that country will work? Nigeria has never developed. Because when I was a child, people used to get work. The companies come to call them to come and take work with elementary school certificate. Good work in the bank and some other institutions and parastatals. Companies come to you and say, come, you are now working. Please come and take this car, brand new, and drive. Government was functional, things were going on. Will you compare that economy with what is happening today? We think we are developing. We are just running into a deep pit for destruction. It is better we wake up now to support this liberation. This thing is not Simon Ekpa's project. It's not his personal project. He's just there as a figurehead. Who is going to front it? Because in any gathering, in any team, in any organization, there must be a leader. He has volunteered himself to be a leader. It is our duty to support him. It's our duty to make him feel happy holding that seat. It is our duty to make him happy that the things he needs to fight this fight will not be scarce. You see how he talks, how he gives it to the enemies. That talk does not come handy. That talk comes with something. And that something is your finance. We need to support him. This thing, we need it. I don't want to die and be in the grave. I'll be with this that my children are suffering. I'll be very mad. If I don't achieve any other thing in this life, I want to let Biafra come in my time so that I'll be satisfied that I have given my children and my generation the best of the best. In a normal situation, a father is not supposed to worry about his child. Once you bring that child into this world, it is not your business how that child will grow. It is the business of the government, because the child is not yours, it's the government. Your duty is to bring Iyomaha into this world. So whatever happens to you, go anywhere happens, the child, that talent which is in this world, he must fulfill it. But when there's no such government in place, you see people looting money to keep for their future and future generations. That is rubbish. Do you know tomorrow? The money you've looted and kept somewhere in the bank or somewhere in the bank, did somebody not know about it? And you think when you die, that person that knows about it will just release it for your children. Ibonuku. As Tinubu is today, that is happy that he has raised everything. If Tinubu died tomorrow now, people are going to be billionaires. And his family will not know about it. They cannot recover his wealth. This is a mandate that God has given unto us. I keep praying that God should open our eyes. How well best will you know that Chukwu Kabiama has given you this task? Chukwu Kabiama is the God of truth, God of justice, God of peace. The fight we are fighting, we are defending peace and truth, justice to reign in this world. Because if you keep following this league of demonic powers, all these satanic children that are promoting lies, promoting all sorts of atrocities in that zoological republic, what you are saying, you are following there to mock Chukwu Kabiama. That is what you are doing. Because the foundation of Satanism is lies, deceit, killing, maiming, destruction. Their foundation is never a good one. But the foundation of God is peace himself, is truth himself, truth. It is the light that shineth above every other light. When we say donate, contribute, you think we are joking? Okay, if you are doubting what we are saying, go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's prophecies since Abinishwe started speaking, since 2019 or so, or 20, where did it start? I've forgotten. All the prophecies had come to pass. He even declared that people will die, and declared it on the public. And it came to pass. Are you not asking yourself question, who is behind this man? And he has told you that Biafra must come. If all his prophecies have come to pass, everything he spoke about, the way he speaks it, it's not that like other prophet. He's just speaking the way I'm speaking now, and things will be coming out from his mouth. It's like somebody who is carrying, who is living, somebody who God is living inside him. And you doubt that man that what he's saying is, you've seen repeatedly that these things have come to pass. And you still doubt that this nation will not come. They say the stubborn grasshopper will end up in the mouth of chicken. When they were warning this man that just died, the obvious sorry, the one, the other one, Ifanyuba, that they should stay clear. They didn't understand what they were saying. They think they have power now. Say they think they know all the native doctors in Biafra across the world. Why did they save themselves? Chukwu Kabiama is in charge. And you know, Chukwu Kabiama is a patient God. When this thing starts, you will see it clearly that things are happening. I want to call on us last time. I continue to pray that this foundation, this demonic foundation, if it's a curse, if it's a spiritual poison that you've eaten, that you cannot see, that you cannot reason, that you cannot evaluate, you cannot analyze, and see that we Biafrans are endangered species in Nigeria, that we are in danger. That even if you are a billionaire in Nigeria, your children are not safe if you think you are safe. Whatever you have is not safe. It's only in Biafra land that we can have peace. And that land, we must fight to sustain it. It is a call to duty. It is not about Samonepa. It's not about Nnamdi Kanu. These people are doing this thing because they have given their oath to Chukwu Kabiama that this call I will answer it. Have you given your oath to Chukwu Kabiama? What are you contributing to this freedom? No matter how little you can in your own capacity. We need this freedom more than any other person in this life. Because what we are going through in Nigeria is barbaric. It's undescribable. It beats imagination. Look at the Yorubas in their so-called Lagos, threatening Igbos anyhow. Because we come there to do business. Because Nigeria coming to Lagos to do business. Now using the opportunity to rubbish our people. And we think this is comfortable. And we think this is normal. And we think this is ideal. And we think this is life. If you don't want to hear, I come to cast away this devilish veil that is covering you. Not to say that you are endangered. That you are under attack. That you are in a war against these people. That your situation is not a situation. That you are eating chicken, is not, you are eating poison, not chicken. You are in the pit of death. You have to bring yourself out. Come up and support this preparation. Let us make it quick. So that we get our nation. We cannot continue like this. And we cannot see this situation and leave it for our generations. Where our girls will be turned to prostitutes and be used to commit all form of manner of frauds. Our men will be lured into fraudulent activities, lured into slavery. We cannot see these things with our clear eyes, even though we can see tomorrow, and leave it for our generations to suffer. Never. That the veil, that spiritual veil in Nigeria, in Zoological Republic that is covering you people's eye, that you don't want to wake up. I break that veil in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. Let your eyes open. If not, you continue to suffer, because if you don't, or if that veil does not open, you don't want to use yourself to open it, something will happen that your eyes will be open. It is a clear statement. And I want to speak upon this Yoruba media and Gota media. The Nigerian terrorists are making us bring their armor tanks, bringing all their warship and weapons, which they cannot use to fight Boko Haram. Are terrorists that are ravaging the north, killing communities, are sacking everywhere. They've been invading, killing people, burning our houses, burning our businesses, bombarding everywhere. You see Tucano jet flying all over our land, in Biafra land. You people have not found it pleasing to purport it. But you find it worthy. You even want to report it. You are making caricature of it that four terrorists were killed. Military and police security personnel are meant to protect the community, meant to protect and preserve lives and properties. But what we have in Biafra land, in other parts of Nigeria, they might be like that. But what we have in Biafra land are not military, are not security personnel, are not police. They are nothing. They are terrorists. Because they kill, they maim, they burn houses, they loot, they steal. There's nothing they don't do. All forms of terrorism they in our communities. That is why we tag them terrorists. And we've come out to defend ourselves. That we won't want to die anymore. That we must protect and preserve ourselves and our property. That is what we are doing. And we did, imagine these people, we've been neutralizing them. Report what has been happening. If you don't want to even support us, go and report what is happening. Be positive. For once. Let the devil shame. Anybody that thinks that God exists in Nigeria, that person is insulting God. Because God cannot exist in that environment. A place where God exists, the children of God, the people will rejoice. Not God, one man will be eating and the other man will be smiling and the other man will be crying. No, everybody smiles. Even the rat in the hole will rejoice because the kingdom of God has come. That is Chukwu Kabiama for you. Everybody. That is why he wants to bring Biafra. So that we all will rejoice and find peace in glorifying his name. We're not supposed to be praying robo this miracle prayer and all this. No, we are supposed to be praying worshiping him, giving him thanks. That is what we should do. If we wake up, we greet him. We go to sleep, we greet him. It's just to praise him. That is what we do. And God will use us to do miracles. It is we. God is the God of perfection. To go will perfect everything. That is why this idea that we are bringing to bring our nation to war, he will perfect it. Whatever our prime minister does, he perfects it. If our prime minister say, this is what I want to do, God will just say, perfect. And it will come to pass. He is doing miracles. The brigade is doing miracles. That no man,
Hello, Brother. Can you sit there? We can't hear you. You are
oh,
muted.
sorry. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you
Because
now.
what God is doing is spiritual. And the things of God are the things of the spirit. You cannot understand it. Because the way Biafra is going to come, those doubting Thomases that are doubting that this thing will not come, will say, eh? We think it's a joke. May the spirit open your eye. May the spirit of Biafra open your eyes so that you will see beyond where you are seeing. It's not by going to school. It's not by speaking grammar. It's not by carrying certificate. It's by, once you are anointed with keeping to the truth. You are truthfully truthful. You are pure. You are whiter than white. You will be seeing what ordinary men cannot see. I want to end my speech by singing a song. And I hope that song will touch most of you that are still stubborn, standing in the sideline, not wanting to join this movement. So that you will rise up and come and take your mantle. Because this fight is our fight. It's not the fight of Simon Ekpa. It is not the fight of Nnamdi Kanu. It is not the fight of Brigade. It's our fight under the leadership of Brigade and Mazi Simon Ekpa. They speak our voice and we prepare them. The higher we push our voice, the higher they go. If we slow our voice down, they slow down. But we will not slow down. Our voice must be heard. Our effort must lead them to our destination. We are going somewhere. I want to call on the spirit of Biafra. More ka more. More toja re toja. More ejike. More kudoro. Si na Biafra ga-abịarịrị. Akpọkwuo gị. Okay, more. Spirit of Biafra, arise. Arise upon the souls that are still wailing, that are still on the sideline, that have not been touched. Let them see reason to support this cause. That this fight is a fight for all of us, not a fight for an individual person. If you as an Igbo man comes out on the television or comes out anywhere to castigate Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are not castigating him, you are castigating yourself. Because they see us as a whole, they don't see us as an individual. Even all this a full governor that we have everywhere up and down. All the rubbish that they receive is all of us that is taking it. That is why we don't allow them to rubbish us anymore. I call upon the spirit of Biafra. Go upon every blood of Biafra, any genuine Biafra that is carrying our blood. The spirit of Biafra should go around everywhere across the whole world. Begin to open their eyes. Remove that spiritual veil which the zoological republic had destroyed them with. Remove it and cure them. Heal them. Liberate them. Let them see that they will come up and support this cause. That this is a fight for all of us. A fight for our survival. That their situation, anywhere they are, the situation is not ideal. That they were more than something better. That they need something better than what they are enjoying now. something much more better, so that they will arise and let us push this thing to the next level. If this declaration should come today, I will be very, very happy. But let the will of Chukwu Kabiama be done. For we are just men ready to serve him any day, anytime, any place. I thank you, my brothers and sisters, and I continue to call upon us that we will not relent. This fight, we will fight it to the finish. We are not going to give up. The God of our ancestors, Chukwu Okabiama Primenine, the one who created the universe, who has given us this mandate, has told us that Biafra will come. And this Biafra we must get. Thank you very much, the host and the co-host, for the opportunity. I thank you.
Thank you very much, our brother. You have already said it all. Thank you for your contribution. Our people, we have determined to get this freedom, and by all costs. It is not cheap, and this is why we must hold strong to it. We must have it. As I'm going to welcome once again the lioness in our platform. We have so many of them here, like our sister Claridim, you are welcome. Worry sister, I welcome you. Sister Stella, I welcome you. Our ministers and everyone present right now, I welcome every one of you. Please do well. Take the mic, come and speak to your people. Let them know that this is do or die. We will not surrender. We will not let them bring back to Egypt. Come to the mic as I welcome my brother United States. Please, you have the mic. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my sister, Helen. And I greet you, our host, Mazi Mponye Kanko the number. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to extend my greetings to all Biafrans that are on space and those listening from all the channels and the different platforms across the world. My special undiluted greeting to our Prime Minister, and my special respect and honor to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Honestly speaking, I want to appreciate you again, my brother Jack Obiora. Honestly, you are in the spirit, and it's such a pleasure to hear from you and how the spirit is speaking through you. And I also say, may God honor this prayer that you made, that the spirit of Biafra be activated across every man on earth carrying the blood of Biafra, wherever they are. Even our brothers that were sold during the slave trade that are now represented that have different identity, that that blood that is in them should awaken, and they should know that they have to do something. Some of them are now in America as African American, but originally they are Biafrans. And we pray that the spirit of Biafra will awaken every one of them wherever they are, regardless of whatever veil that is covering their eyes. Because I know there is a veil that is covering some of those people's eye. And it has come the time that this veil must be removed. This covering cast in their eyes must be removed so that they will know the truth. And I also command that the Spirit will speak to them and locate them, and there be so that they can answer this call. It's a call to service. It's a call to a destiny, and they must answer this call. It's a call that nobody can ignore. It is not a time to play. This is not a joke. It is a very serious thing. And this is the best thing that one can do. And you as a parent, as a Biafran or anybody, the best thing you can do for your child is to give them freedom. I mean, you know, even in the zoo, no more amount of money you have can actually secure their future. The only thing that can secure their future is when they have a country that will protect them, a country that will preserve them, a government, a system that works, not a system you have to know somebody that knows somebody. Even the people that know somebody that knows somebody, when a system changes, you can imagine a system where someone can buy a property and government will offer you certificate of ownership, and then the next government that comes does not honor the agreement, does not recognize it. I mean, you see a country where it is the rule of emotion that they use in adjudicating their cases. There's no rule of law. It's a rule of emotion. So even when the laws are free to go, if the president is not happy with you, he can hold you. If the governor doesn't, a policeman will come on the street and threaten you and say he can waste you and nothing will happen. We're a country where terrorists can tell you that they have a paper from Abuja that they can do anything to people, and there is an insurance covering them from Abuja. And imagine when the terrorists is openly bragging to citizens and kidnap them at will in their villages. People are not safe in their village. Like videos coming from Anambra, some place in Anambra, that we are seeing how the people are kidnapped. You know, this is, but then you see the same people that are in that place who claim that is their jurisdiction, or that they have a country and their governors, they are not doing anything about it. They are busy fighting it at home when they are supposed to be protecting their citizens. They're not doing that. So it is an attack. There is an attack on us. And the problem is that a lot of our people do not understand that we are at war. We've been at war. We've been at war. It's just that after the 1970, the dimension of the war was changed a bit. They changed the tactics of the war. There was never a time the war ended. It's just that they changed the tactics. When people come and burn your businesses, that is a war. That's economic war. When people are, trying to change your identity, it is a war of identity. They are trying to, change your history. When people come to deny they committed the genocide on you, and they refuse to recognize that people were killed. That's a war. But a lot of our people don't understand, you know. These are different war tactics against our people that have been consistently doing. Even when you participate in the election, they froze our business, they close our region, put us in economic blockade. During the war there was food blockade, but after the war they turned it to economic blockade. That is why the companies that they had, everything was shut down deliberately. Our brothers that were in business like Ibeto, they closed their businesses. He could no longer sell cement, and they took his license and all of that. They target our businesses and everything. Those were war, and people don't understand. It's not just something that happened by coincidence. It's a deliberate policy. And if you are very, very observant, you know that there is only one thing that is consistent in Nigeria: the consensus to keep an Igbo man down. And that is even what has become the bane of the zoo, because there is a policy to keep an Igbo man down. That policy that is what is holding everybody down. Maka na enwere Igbo si na onye ji mmadụ na ji onwe ya. So that is why the zoo has been down. But we cannot continue to be like this. We have to fight and regain our position. And the only chance that we have is now. And I read a novel that was written sometime when I was in the secondary school. They call it "This Is Our Chance." I think somebody hero wrote that book, say this is our chance. So this time is our chance, and we must never miss it. Our brothers and our sisters, we want to call upon you. No matter what you do, you can never deny your identity. People like Okonjo Iweala, no matter how much they try to project you, they will never love you. and you can never ever, they will never ever love you. You can never deny who you are. So it is better that you people and those billionaires, e-money and the rest of them, it's just a matter of time before they begin to unleash on them. They know why they are just they act like they are condoning them, but it won't be long enough. You see what happened. Just like our brother, that the one that owns landmark, is it landmark gardens, whatever it is in Lagos, where they demolished. You see the whole project. You see that that was a deliberate target at the business of a Biafran. After demolition, that they said they have impasse assessment that the project could not continue again. So what was this? How could you just jump and start demolishing a multi-million dollar project without first of all doing proper impact assessment, whatever it is that you need to know that the project you want to do was feasible. So you see, these are tactics of war that have been using, because our people think that whenever you talk about, well, they are waiting for bombs to be dropping, they are waiting for artillery to be dropping. But even in Biafra land, physically, it is dropping. It's only in our territory that they are dropping bombs. They are dropping bombs, moving out more tank. But where you have the actual terrorists, they cannot. They tell you that it will destroy the ecosystem, but they are doing it happily in our territory. And then they tell you, continue to tell you about what they call insecurity. They're calling it insecurity. Instead of calling it what it is, they are launched a war on us. They declared a war on our population. They are moving our more tank into our compounds, and they call it insecurity. You know, and our people refuse to understand what is going on. I don't know what they did to our people, that they have used every manner. When you see them having sex with their animals, and then they come and kill them and bring to us, giving us diseased animals. These are war tactics. They are trying to pollute us spiritually. They're trying to make sure that we don't have that spiritual defense. Defiling our land, defile our women, defile everything that we have. Everything. These are things that they do. These are war launch on us. They are inconsistent. But we just have been, our people have been oblivious of all these war tactics and all those attack on our people. So these things, when you come in a country where your region, you have to have 145 marks, and you don't get admission to university. But in there, some people can get 2 marks, and they will give you admission. And then even when you finish school, you will still be serving them. They will use you. You will bring the brain that will run everything in the organization while they are the boss, and you are there serving. And then you can never, and every it is your level that which you can rise has been already been predetermined, that no matter what you do, you can never be honored. I mean, you can never get anything by merit. Everything has to be by quota system, because they that want to control everything. They control your land, they control your senses, they control everything, even determine who is your social cultural group. Taohanesa, unfortunately, which has been banned by the government of Biafra. Thank God for that development. So these are all that have been happening to us, including your PG, your local government PG, your PG in your community is determined by people from Futajalon. Every single thing in your life is determined. Even the people that, even when they sell sugarcane to you, they poison it. They sell suya to you, they poison it. These things are war that have been launched on us, destroying our health. God, you wonder why you are getting sick. Why are you getting sick? Suddenly, our people having cancer. Does our ancestors, did our fathers and mothers, did they have cancer before? No. They attack our culture, even our agricultural lifestyle, all the way we were farming. They change everything. So these things, they keep attacking us. What have they done? What can I say and not mention the rest? So these things are happening. Even the religion, they weaponize the religion against us. Everything is used against us. You know, the politics is used against us. So, my people, first thing first, we should understand, number one, that we have been at war. We have been at war. There's a consistent conspiracy against us in this place. and there is nowhere we can continue to pretend that all is well. When you do a protest, when people are discussing a protest or whatever, they target Igbo protest. Anything, it is dragged to us. Everything. So when you're hearing this, you think it is not a war. They know what they're doing. They're changing your biography. They're changing our map, changing our boundaries, renaming our land, doing all sort of things. These things are war that are us. So don't only wait when you're hearing the sound of bullets or you're hearing the sound of artillery. You think you're war. You've been. Those are even more dangerous wars when they can turn your children to now forget who they are. People run away from their homes and scattered. Our people are scattered over the world. Is it not war? Even when some of them where they are, you see people. Is it not recently after the coming of Mazen Namdekan that now some of our people can now begin to boldly, acknowledge their identity? People were ashamed to even identify as Igbos or Biafra. Biafra was a taboo word to mention. I remember just recently after Mazen Namdekan that somebody can mention Biafra. How dare you mention it before? Whoever knew anything about your history. So these are war. So our people should not be gullible, to remain gullible and continue to pretend that they all is well. Nothing is well. All is not well. And we need the most aggressive form of resistance for us to be able to fight our way into freedom and then preserve our lives, because we are an endangered species. So that is one thing that everybody should take home from today. If you don't take home anything, know that you are an endangered species, that there is a fight that has been going on and these people know about it. That is why you see them, they have come online, they are targeting you, they tell you these people, they are not your brother, this thing. You wonder, why are there some people, why is it that somebody in his region, people that are strangers, are busy killing his people, killing their kings, but they are not worried about that. They are focused on your land. They're interested in what is happening in your place. They're interested that you're doing things at home in your place that has nothing to do with them. But they're not interested in the people that are in their land killing their kings and murdering everybody and killing their invading their farms. You wonder why. What is going on? So you see that they are focused on you. They are not interested in what is happening in their region. They're interested in what is happening in you, because you are their cash cow. Just like our brother pointed, Jack spoke at length in all this. I don't want to repeat what he said, but he actually elaborated everything, showing that he's been following. So thank you very much for the opportunity, for all of you, and also know that it is the energy that our Prime Minister, like our brother said, this fight is not Mazen Namdekano's fight. It is not Simon Ekpa's fight. It is not their personal project. It's our project. It's just that they are the face of this movement. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and may God bless us all as we continue to do our best to see the success of our nation, Biafra. All hail Biafra.
So much, Mazi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission. You have really, really touched many important aspects that we motivate everyone who are genuine Biafrans sitting on the fence to reason. And anyone who failed to reason, having listened to some of the things you said here, I can tell you that that person will never change. And many of the things we have said here so far, and all the things our leader Mazin and the can exposed, he liberated. In fact, things he made us to know, things our prime minister, all his broadcast and everything. Some of them who are having listened to those things, they're still sitting on the fence because of their criminality, or some of them, some of them who are not ours. Like I said, we did know that many of them are not our blood, regardless of the name or our spoken dialects, So I did know that. And some of them who are gullibly thinking, let's see how they will, let's see if they can succeed. Are you sure this Biafra will come? Are you sure? If you're among those who are reasoning like this, Let me tell you something. You don't know how the gods of our land, our fallen heroes, they have risen. They are angry and angry against people like you that isn't like you. And I can tell you that they are with us. As long as you are genuine in this Biafra liberation, you are genuinely with our government, you are sincere, you're not for self-interest, nothing will happen to you. You will see Biafra and you will be victorious. We are going to be victorious together. Thank you for your powerful submission, my brother. Thank you so much. Helen Peter, I think you were not down. We're trying to do some settings here.
Sorry, my brother. Can I say something before I go back to work, please?
My brother, go ahead, please, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to say something. Something that I heard from the source. You know, actually, where I come from, I'm from Obis. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, Imo State. You know, we are. My house is not from the Anepara Obis. I'm outside now because I'm taking some air so that I'll go back to my office. I want to tell us, do you know that our Igbo politicians are the one holding us in Nigeria? Do you know that? Can anybody
We
believe?
know that, we know that we are not, that is not new to us, we know.
I heard the guy told my brother, he said, we should not be surprised that immediately Nigeria where anything problem or dividing tomorrow, the Hausas will get alliance with Niger. They can even become part of Niger, like a continent one, as he's talking to me. He said too, have I think of why Yoruba Tunumbu sing national anthem of Yoruba whenever I go to them? He said Yoruba, they are just in the middle and they put hands together. Do you know why they are demolishing our business? He said because if anything they can, you see, they have seen that we are really, really serious. They are waiting for something because they have eaten deep. They don't want anything. They negotiate with Fulani. They don't want any fight or any killing from Fulani to them, or they want to create violence and all those things so that Nigeria will not divide from them because they have eaten deep from the Britain International. That's why they are pretending. And the two, they are doing trade by barter with Fulani as if everything is all right because they don't want problem to come from them. As I'm talking to you, they have their plan. They have already planned everything. If any winds to blow tomorrow, you will see what Yoruba will do because they already mastered every plan. Let it not be as if Nigeria divide from their hand because they see that we are serious. That's why you see they are demolishing our things so that tomorrow we will not hold a lot of property and the things, lands
My brother, my brother, can I
together.
help you there?
No.
My brother, can you hear me?
Let me just finish.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Now, this is why Yoruba are keeping low and doing all the things they are doing. Second, our politicians, as I said before, are the one holding us. They are the one. You know why? They have found out. I am telling you, there are somebody, there are people in government of BROGIE who give them. They know that if Biafra come, All of them that is on top, that never come out tomorrow, today big, they are going to be in a mess. That's why you see they are running head and scatter to make sure Nigeria never divide. Our people are the one holding us captive. Even as I'm talking to you, Nigeria don't have soldiers anymore. The person talking to me from is in Obis, he's still living in the army barracks Obis. That is where I come from. My brother, my junior brother is a military before he retired 2020. Because I advised him after when I had Martin medically, he left the place and I pushed him. He left. Look, let me tell you, our people are the one holding us captive. As I'm talking to you, you know why? Have you asked yourself question why have Nigeria have never sued Simon Ekpa in international court? Because they know that none of them is legit, none of them is pure to go and debate him in international court. Nobody in on top in Nigeria can go and stand in international court. Do you know that? That's why Britain told them to continue fighting with guns and bullets if they can neutralize and kill our men, so that they can continue reclaim that land. When Master Simon Ekpa told you that we need to go to the offensive as we are fighting for Mazinadi, we need to continue use great army to fight them back because Mazinadi is, it seems Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, he is a spirit. That man is a spirit because you know that God have told him what to do.
In absence of that, we recognize the presence of our Minister for Information,
Yeah.
and also other ministers in the house.
Yes. So now, for our pay you, sir. You are too much, actually. As I'm talking to you, I'm in Germany. This is what I heard from the source. That's why he used the force to make sure Nigeria never neutralize us. If anything we can do to make sure we make sure we hold our ground. I am telling you, from now to December, you will see another thing coming.
Ellen Peters, can you hear me?
Nigeria are tired. They don't have even men.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
They are tired.
Okay, this brother speaking, but it doesn't hear me. He did not hear
Hello,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
hearing you
You
now.
were not
I'm
speaking
hearing you.
before. You were not speaking before. You were being
Yeah.
offered.
Please
Yeah,
try and
they
end
are
your
attacking me. They always attack me
submission
whenever I
for
want to
now
speak.
because our minister is
Hello,
here.
am I coming out? I'm already rounding up. Yeah. Am I coming out?
Can you hear
Anybody can hear me?
us, please?
I can hear you.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Round up, okay? Just round up.
Yeah. You know, that is why they already tired. They don't even have men. Even Yoruba now are reserving their men in future. That's why you see children are the one now joining them who do begging on the streets of houses. As I'm talking to you, they are tired. They want to withdraw their men. But our people are the one holding us. Please, everybody, anywhere you are, rise up. This is our time. Biafra is already here. Can you hear me? Please, can you
Yes,
hear
we
me?
can. We are hearing you.
Please,
Yeah, are you
everybody
done?
should round up. Everybody should stand up. This is Biafra in your front. This is us. Let us finish this battle. The battle is already here. It's already your doorstep. They are tired. They are tired. As I'm talking to you, they are tired. It's only one. It's not going to take any bit time. Nigeria will run away. As I'm talking to you, our politicians are the one holding us. They are the one negotiating. That's why God is removing them. Please, God bless you all. God straight to you all. I love you all for being in space, speaking every time. God bless you. I love you people so much. I love you. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, our brother Sam. We appreciate your contribution. Our people are hearing every of our contribution to them, every of our opinion. They are listening, and we must hold strong. Nigeria does not give you anything. Nigeria will only give you criminality. It breeds criminals. You can imagine a first bank manager to steal $40 billion abi naira and run away with it with his wife. That is what Nigeria can give you. It will never encourage you. It will only lead you to criminality. That is the reason why wherever you go, they will target you as a criminal. You are in the airport, you will be forced to bring to one corner and you will be searched because you already be tagged as a criminal having a Nigeria passport with you. This is the reason why we must bring down Nigeria. Nigeria is an evil entity. It will never progress nor prosper. That is a curse upon Nigeria. So if you continue to bear that name, remember you will only prosper in criminality. And at the end is disastrous. Please do well and support our freedom in any way and manner. Thank you very much. Right now, I welcome our Minister Sonny Akbarawa. We welcome you. We have mentioned your name before. Thank you, sir, for what you are doing for this struggle. Thank you for always supporting our Prime Minister. We appreciate your good work. You are welcome to the mic, sir, if you are free. Thank you. You have the mic. Okay, it seems that our minister is not yet ready for the mic. So at any time, sir, if you are ready, you want to talk, please have the mic. You can cut it away, then let everybody still know that you are here with us. Thank you very much. Can I welcome, our mid-bridge, please come up to the mic. You are welcome, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we say in the lingua franca italianensis and of the Greeks, buonasera to tutti quanti. Good evening to everyone, friends and well-wishers, lovers of freedom. Very special greeting to the Minister of Information of the Biafra Republic government in exile, because this is his office. At the same way, we greet our Supreme Leader, His Excellency Mazen Kano. We greet the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile. We greet the anchor of the program. We greet the people, our ministers that always gather here on SpaceX, evangelizing our people for the freedom. I greet all Biafrans listening to all what we are preaching every day and in this time around. Brothers and sisters and lovers of freedom, there is something that attracted my presence, in this second time today, when that brother was speaking, when he mentioned the name of the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Good. He said many things, not only him said that, but all those things concerning the reason why our people shy away from the truth is in concomitance with what that our brother said. The reason and why we must not wait for the so-called VIPs to come and join liberation before we believe that Biafra is a reality. I want to share a story to you people, but the one that could be said in the public. There was a time I was being given the opportunity to betray my people around 2013 after my travel to Brussels, where I did, performed as a researcher. 2013. I can tell you, anybody that challenge what I'm saying now can go and ask those people in Belgium, a place known as, a particular entity known as Charleroi. Charleroi is very near to the European Parliament. I was promised something to do. And I know that that thing will go against my people. And I said no, that I cannot betray my people. Let me end it in that way. Now, people should not be surprised that the likes of Ngozi Okonjo and the so-called intellectuals, they did not study up to our own standard. Though. Because if you study up to our own standard, you will cry more than Nnamdi Kanu. You must support Nnamdi Kanu if you study like us. Brothers and sisters, we should not be waiting for these people. We should not be surprised on the fact that these people are not coming. The people that work in WTO, the people you call the showing cast, those people are the stooges of the colonial master. They use them in such a way because they know that we believe in them. Okay, they use them in such a way that they can never support the liberation of their own people. They use what you call privilegium autonis doctrinibus, the doctrine of privilege, to make sure that they keep them down. They make them to differentiate themselves from their people. That's the reason why you hear the likes of Ngozi Okonjo calling their fellow citizens miscreants. If you ask them etymologically the meaning of miscreants, they cannot even explain it. Miscreant. It's like when you're saying that God makes mistake by creating somebody. That is the meaning of miscreant, etymologically speaking. So how can you say that somebody, as you castigate somebody that God has created and say God makes mistake by creating that person? Okay, what of the imbecile? Of which you cannot, in fact, pardon me for saying imbecile. You say differently able people, disabled people. You cannot even call them. You cannot castigate them. I'm saying the gospel truth. I am telling us, Biafrans that are listening to me, anywhere you go in the advanced nation, the disabled people have a special parking space where they park their vehicle. If you park your vehicle there, amagi fine, that is what you call salata multa. That is amagi. You will pay fine in secular secularum. Now, somebody that said he or she is educated and is working at WTO, we have the imprimatur and the guts to be calling able somebody like her miscreant. What do you understand by that? It means that these people are protecting something. Now, that thing that they're protecting is individualism, their own personal interest, just like Ifan Yoba protected his personal interest till he entered into limbo. And I see that limbo has rejected him. Now, it is left for us to do what? To fire down. Throttle. We fire down. What do you call them? This Arab people say zanga zanga. Now I have to apply it in our own federland. You have to fire down. And this goes to those that we have to fire down. It goes to those that are supporting economically. We have to fire down. It goes to those that always launch this holistic program. We have to fire down. It goes to those that believe in Biafra. We have to fire down in our own Zanga Zanga Lingua Franca. If you wait for these people, they can never, that is, they will lead you astray because what they taught them is individualism, not collectivism. What we are following instead is collectivism. Nnamdi Kanu, the reason why he rejected every promises they have given to him, the same way the prime minister rejected every promises they have given to him, is because they are thinking, we are thinking on collectivism, general survival, how we will survive in this menace that we are facing, not for I to survive individually, but collectively. That is what we call collectivism. So we should not be waiting for those people, but we have to fire down. Sit at home. Yesterday was 29, today is 30, tomorrow is 31st. Till the 2nd of August, then I got what result. I greet everybody here listening. Sister Stella, you know, is it Claredima, Frank, Brother Frank, Benchuk's, United States of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, Mr. Snow, our Americano, Honorable Minister, good. Yeah. Helen Peters and the Mazi, the chief host. God bless you all. Everybody is greeted here because I'm sitting on the way. As I yield my mic, God bless the United States of Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you, my minister. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, you see, I must tell you the truth. So, you see, to know much about the etymology of all this words is very, very nice. I'm telling you. I've just, you see, most of all these things we say, just like when we say gospel. Gospel is a good spell. This etymology of miscreant is a miscreant. It's actually what you said. You know, we just speak English, speak word without knowing what it means. Eh? Without knowing what it means. That is why some of all these people that know the meaning of all those words, they don't speak it anyhow. Only Africa, only Nigeria, just speak because they want to speak grammar. They want to speak grammar. Thank you so much, my minister. Thank you. They said, well, welcome our Minister of Information. You're welcome once again. Please just change the topic. Very soon we're going to round off. Biafra Mass Exodus and our new slogan, again, free or die. Freedom or die. Freedom or die. That is our new slogan given by our Prime Minister. He tweeted it some minutes behind. Our freedom or die. Day 2 of 4-day sit at home for Mazen Nanekan released. Here in a few minutes we'll enter another day. This is almost 10:30 p.m. Thank you for staying on the space for a very long time. I believe we're going to wind up. If you have anything to say, please, you request for the mic. We have listened to so many people from Biafra land who gave accounts of how they are, what is going on. And what our brother just said, we are not ignorant of that. We did know. Mazen Nanekan continued detention is because of the same people, the same criminals. One of them, two of them have gone down. They have joined their Fulani ancestors, not Biafra ancestors. They will continue to go down. Anybody who say over his or her dead body, will Biafra come, they will never live to see Biafra. They will make the earth their shelter. And like we have always said, their children will continue where, because that punishment that await their father, their children will suffer it. We will not forgive them. We will not forgive, because if we had punished Onwodo, his son Nyanwodo wouldn't have started where his father stopped. These are lineage of Warren chiefs. You know, Nwodo sabotaged Biafra in 1997, and his son John took after him. We're not going to forgive their children unless now that their parents are alive, they come openly and denounce and condemn what they are doing, not after they have died. One of our ladies says that this say fine, but their children to come now condemn. No, I say that one is gone. Not when their father have already come where they are. Biafra land is not for them. We must be ruthless against these people, these invaders. I mean, these enablers in our lands that are helping the invaders to come to our land to kill our people because of their self-interest. When I think about this, I can't fathom it. I didn't get it. Just like somebody, this man used to go on my mind. We know Ushobuagu. We know how he talks. Ushobuagu can talk 100 words in just in a minute. You know, even it's too much. But now he remain mute because he have joined. He don't care again. That means he they were all this while. All the while he was talking about him pretending he only care for his self-interest. You know, if you can say because you are you don't want to lose your job, or because of your life, then because of that you are supporting what will be taking the life of thousands of your own people. You are in a school that is not a school. The school is not. It doesn't want it. If you truly love your people, you resign and change position to show that you love your people, that you are not supporting that system. But when you continue supporting that evil, supporting whole purpose of them to kill our people, to bring Fulani to take over our land, to destroy our lands, to do all manner of evil things, desecrating our land, the most holiest land in this world. No land on this planet Earth that is more holy than Biafra land. Yes, I said it with everybody. No land on this planet that is more holy than Biafra land. Come to desecrate our lands. Right now, in my own place where I come from, you don't sleep with woman in a farmland. It's the taboo. It's a taboo that need a very powerful cleansing before you cultivate in that land again. Okay, but this way they come to our land, they rape our women in our land, do a manner of evil. I've not had any of them say go and arrest this Fulani for killing our women, for raping our women, for destroying our crops. Then he say I will forgive them and their children. Never. Then their children that may go is maybe that teenage one among their children that don't know anything yet. And those ones they may have little, but those adults who approach their father to make a request, to demand for something, you can't say you don't know what is going on. You can't say you are not seeing you are not on social media. You don't know what's going on social media. You don't see what your parents are doing. You don't see what your parents are doing. No. They will pay for it. Like I said, 1970 we forgive because there was no enough publicity. This point in time, any Africa, anybody in that contraption that bring himself open to come to kill our land, our people in our lands, where we accommodated them. We accommodated other individuals in that space. Then none of them have the right to tell us what to do. They want to pay us homage. Any of them that want to come to our land to kill our people because we want to stay on our own, when we never agreed to be together before, for once, then you have created calamity that will haunt you, your children. And like I said, if you're a Biafra parent, continue teaching your children whom their enemies are. If you are not doing so, you hate them. Thank you. You are welcome, Mazi. The other you're welcome. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. My co-host, if you have what to say before anybody who wants to say, okay. If you have something to say before you give to our Wadiala, thank you so much.
No, let him go home for now. I'm a little bit busy, please. Thank you very much.
Okay. Wadiala, you have the mic. Maza won't be. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Namoche. Maze. Nko the number. It is well with every one of you, including me, that is in your midst as well. I came late. So many things have been said before I came in. But I say, may Chukwu Kikabama continue to bless all of you for this kind of, the time that you are spending to propagate this gospel of Biafra restoration and the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, who is still under illegal detention by the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, like most of our people normally called it. At home. This is the day 2 of sit at home in solidarity for our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and the restoration of Biafra. Nobody is going to do it for us, but we have grown so big. We are, our pocket is a bit heavy. We don't need anybody to come and tell us we must start something before we begin to support us. If we fold our hands in between our legs, nobody is going to come to help us. It is only when a man who is inside the hole starts to cry and raise his or her hands up that people on the ground will begin to throw rope or stick to pull him or out of that hole. And we have gone so many miles in doing that. Starting from our ancestors that came and gone, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who is with us today, and the Biafran Republic government under the leadership of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. We are doing something, and something is happening. The bigger one. When you want to dig out a tree, what do our people do? They don't just cut it. Because some of the trees, when you cut it, they will regenerate. If you want to dig out a tree, remove it entirely so that it will never grow back or regenerate. You start from the tap roots and begin to chop it off one. It will take some time because you are going to face a lot of obstacles. You will meet stones. You will meet, solid sand inside there. You have to remove gradually, and begin to chop off the roots, the ones that are on top before you get to the taproot. And once you chop off that taproot, that tree has no life anymore. That is what you are doing to Nigeria. You are cutting their strengths by the side, and by the time they realize what is happening, their taproot is off. That is what is going to happen to them. And at that time, they will know that they have met the wrong type of people. Our Igbo people say when a child eats a poisonous frog, that child will refuse to eat meat. Nigeria is going to eat that poisonous frog, which is Biafrans, and they will never live to look for any other meat to eat. Biafra Mass Exodus 2024, hashtag freedom or die. Are we alive? Do we have freedom today in the zoo? The answer is no. Our resources, are we managing it? The answer is no. Rather, they are taking over everything that belongs to Biafrans and are using it with their cohorts, the globalists around the world. That is the reason why they cannot speak. When the evil contraption called Nigeria is committing atrocities and war against, crimes against humanity, crimes that can be, prosecuted by ICC, but they will look the other way because of their vested interest in the resources that is not even coming from Nigeria, but from Biafra land. I heard two of them, European Union, and the other one today, kicking a result in Venezuela, US and European Union. They kicked against it, that they don't recognize it. But a man is sitting down in Aso Rock who has double gender, who committed crime in the soil of the United States, opted to pay $460-something thousand to evade, to avoid jail sentence. That person is there now. They've congratulated him. Big-time politicians from the Union have gone there to congratulate him, even donated about $40-something million to help them fight terrorism. That money they have given to Nigeria to fight terrorism, where are they using it? The innocent Biafrans that are fighting for their own freedom, leaving the people who are causing mayhem in Nigeria. People that are burning churches, people that are displacing indigenous people, those people who were born on those lands, they are displacing them, taking over, changing the demography of that place. The US and the world are keeping quiet. In Middle Belt land, the communities have been invaded and taken over. One of our sister platforms today played in Enugu. In Enugu, these people said they warn our people that they are coming in, that more of them are coming in. In Mazugo 247 platform this morning, he played that video. They kidnapped them. They took money, ransom to them, and they collected the money right on the ancestral land of my mothers. And they got away free of charge. Whereas that idiot, Oluwole Mba, is there trying to take over, squeeze land from our people to give these invaders as compensation of what they have done for him, making him the governor of Enugu State. And I am here to tell them, he who cares to know, just like what Mazin Namdekano, my leader, said, no inch of our land will be given to strangers to occupy. And that is where we stand. As for the people who are marching on the ground where innocent blood of the Biafrans were used to wash that land and continue to fight their spirit and whatever they stood for that led to their death. You are marching on the same ground. That platform they tried to secure for you and I. You are marching on it because you are rich today. To do otherwise, they told Ananias and Sapphira, they told Sapphira, they said, look at the legs of the people that took your husband. If you also do the same thing, you will go. They will always go like the others. Let them continue. As for their children, my host, I will plead with you as Okene. We are not going to fight their children unless their children continue in the same path, ugly path, and the demonic, the evil path of their fathers and their forefathers. But the one that will come out and say what my father did, I am not in support of what he did. Mistakes has been done. We will accept those ones. But any of them that continued in the ugly path of their fathers and ancestors, we will come to deal with them until their lives, because Biafra will not encourage this kind of people that will see their brothers and sisters being slaughtered, senselessly slaughtered, intimidated, maimed, raped, like they've collected and sold our leader. They will all pay for the they will all pay the price. And I urge all of you, those that are sitting at home, do not allow anybody to dissuade you from sitting at home. That is our own mastery of civil disobedience. We have mastered it. Biafrans are the masters of their own things, and they know how to go about it. Why they are going to slaughter them again, the same way they did to them in Tollgate, the same way they were doing to us, and they were laughing at us. We will be sitting at home and be recording and watching what they will do to them. Let's see what the world will come and fight, whether they will come and fight for them.
Thank you.
When they were doing it to Biafrans, as they were fighting these injustices that is bringing these people in today, they were laughing at us. Today, it has happened to them. That is why I love that proverb in Igbo language. That animal that flinged its tail on us, that whipped Biafrans with its tail, is now biting them, biting off their flesh and bones from their body. Now they are crying. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to strengthen all of you in doing whatever you are doing. May he continue to bless and protect Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May he bless the Prime Minister who is anchoring this Biafran Republic government in exile, who is putting everybody together in order to fight as one in unity. May God bless all of you. As you remember, as you do your sit at home, always remember that there is a little that we can drop in the liberation tax so that my mother's ancestral land will be free from these evil invaders. Thank you for this privilege, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. I remain your Okene from Upper East Region, Bolgatanga in Ghana. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our great and wonderful Nwadiala, special Nwadiala. Thank you so much. The history will not forget your effort, your contribution. You are Nwadiala indeed, and the land of Biafra is yours and your children, because we Biafran people in our lands, Nwadiala, have special right, and that right you exercise it as soon as Biafra is restored. Thank you so much for your wonderful contribution. You're welcome once again. My ministers, you're welcome back. Please, if you want to say anything, you have the mic anytime. Demand for the mic. Give it to you. You're welcome, Sebu. You have the mic.
Good evening, my fellow Biafrans, and good afternoon and good morning. I greet everyone. Please, why I pick the mic is I know, but thank God that our Minister of Information is here, because I was just going through some newspapers, the Zoo newspapers, and I saw where they said Youth Ohanese were taking money, 15,000, 10,000 for them not to protest. I'm not talking about it for our people to protest, but my anger and my reason is that why is it that anything that has to do with money, these stupid people will be disgracing us as if that we love money more than our life or anything. This thing annoys me that, please, if they have to start dealing with these youths that calls themselves Ohanese, because as long as I'm concerned, Ohanese is being banned. These people should stop disgracing us. Anything that has to do with money, like what our leader said, they will turn it into business. Okay, what they wrote in the newspaper was Igbo.
That nomenclature is a taboo in Biafra lands. That nomenclature,
Imagine.
Hannes, is a taboo.
And how they wrote it was that Igbo did whatever with money. They called Igbo, they have to call that name. These youths, we have to start dealing with them, because these are the problems, one of the problems we have. Anything they turn into business. Please, my brother, this is what and another thing is about this money of our prime minister just posted something. He posted something about the first bank manager stealing 40 million and running 40 billion and running away with his wife. We Biafrans, we don't listen. We go there for rain like this. They look and say rain, they come. We no go run. But immediately the rain start from the ground, we go enter that rain, begin to look for where to hide. One day, those that have money in Nigerian bank, one day you will wake up, they will tell you that this bank is being liquidated, that this bank, your money will be gone, because they will do it. They will do it, and for this man to take such amount and run away, he's doing that for the sake of him having an information. Because these criminals, Nigeria is their heaven. But when they get some information, for him to run away with such amount, a first bank, don't be surprised it can happen to any bank. For those that have money still waiting. I yield my mic. Thank you.
Welcome, son.
Thank you so much for your contribution. You see, I want to say this. Anybody who is parading himself as Ohanese, that nomenclature is a taboo, is a banned nomenclature in Biafra territory. And if that moron, if you think that he's anything, or if you think that he's a human being or he's somebody who can disobey the order of our government, let him come publicly and say that he is Ohanese youth. I will challenge him. Let him come out in open place and say he is Ohanese youth. Or if you say Ohaneze Fulani, fine. Let him go to Fulani land and be Ohaneze Fulani. That name Ohaneze is a crime, become a taboo in Biafra land, as it is now. And as for yesterday, when I was sharing that IOU loan to some people, I made similar comments to make now, brother Asebu, my brother comrade Asebu. See, our people, those who think that they are wise, some of them will be a victim, and they won't have the mouth to talk it, because this government have done beyond. In fact, everything to make our people safe. Economically, they have done everything to save our people. So, you know, because they say that there's an adage in Igbo that says, a particular stick cannot penetrate or pierce your eyes twice. When you are trying to pass that particular place and that stick actually mistakenly touch your eyes, wise person you be, either you break it or you go through other way. Okay, but if you allow the same stick to affect you, to enter your eye twice, that means you are moron. The person is a moron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have seen our government have learned from the past mistakes to avoid the future one. They have learned from what happened, what our people suffered, and this wonderful government of ours try to, despite not being completely 100% independent, try to fix things to make things easier for us. In what stock market is never is a currency that will never depreciate, but instead of depreciating it, it will appreciate. It's 1 to 1 to dollar. If you are trading in any country that accept currency, this is the opportunity. Remove your money from that contraction where a manager of bank can loot and run away anyhow and attain it. Which country in this world such thing will happen? Only in a country. Only in a British country. Only in a British country. It's evidence. In Ghana, they were giving rice. The protesters, they rejected it. Ghanaians rejected rice because only food are protesting for hunger. After they give you food for hunger, what instead of you to get your freedom from that contraction, from that cage, you are talking about hunger or new Nigeria, new Nigeria. That you change that meaning of that name, the negativity that's attached to that name. With that new Nigeria, remove evil leaders that already hijacked the system. This is why the morons allow mask wearer to rule them for 6 years. And when the wife of late Buhari came to give them sign that hyenas and attackers that have hijacked the system, they did not. They loot their own. Buhari children, all of them, they loot billions. They have now, I think maybe now they have nationalized in the UAE. You know, so they have made this. Everybody, they are coming to loot. The land, Nigeria is like when you see how many containers of resources that China are moving out of our land on daily basis, you will check tears. Everybody, they are coming to grab because they have polluted. They have polluted. That is why only the dead bodies of these criminals they are bringing to our land. Our government, I don't know, I see no reason government will allow these corpses of these people to come to be buried in the Biafra land. I see no reason for them to allow their corpses to be buried in the Biafra land. Exactly. Because they don't deserve to be buried in our land. They don't deserve. These evil people, evil beyond. If you're looking for devil, I don't know why you're looking for devil again. These are devils. When you talk about devil, these are devil who don't care about what their people are suffering. They claim. I don't think, because I see myself. I didn't know how such thing will be possible. So I say, is anyone if you see bill? This will not live. The money I will not live to enjoy. What is the essence? The money I will accept, I will not live to enjoy it. What is the essence? Person like me, that I don't have money and I need more, but I can never accept money that we buy against the freedom of my people, that will make my people to be in a perpetual slavery, that will make our women to be raped, to be disrespected, to be humiliated, to be subject to sex slavery in my own land. What is the benefit? That you call yourself a big man or Zibondo, but you cannot protect your women. What is the essence of your big manism when you cannot provide security for your women and children? Yes. What is the essence? You call yourself Ozibondo, every Christmas you share 20,000 to each person, then you bring a Fulani and give them one place to occupy. They are kidnapping our people and demand 5 million. Those who don't provide the money are being killed, butchered, and the organ sold. You call yourself Ozibondo. The land will destroy you. That your money with your money, land will destroy you. Will die shamefully. And the day if anything they want to organize anybody, I will make rain. Even if I'm not in my place, I can make rain. Even if I can call somebody who will make rain. Serious big rain, heavy rain. If I cannot do it from where I am. So that rain will fall with heavy breeze and destroy them. They don't need to have anything good in our land. These people are worse than evil. They are worse than anything. They are the people who allow the external enemies to come to our land to do all this bullshit. Because without them, nobody will come to our land to have the temerity to come to our land to kill our people. The Fulanis. Who is the Fulani? Fulani never have that temerity to come to our land to do bullshit. They know where they can do it. Not in our land. But these people are the one telling them, come, no problem. They are. You can imagine that useless criminal that died on top of a shower in London hotel room. Telling them that he's speaking to Mazinan, is in control, is lying to them. This is how they are telling them. But now they are seeing that they are lying to them, that their ears are opening. They are seeing that they don't have any control over our people. They have seen that our prime minister is in charge. Our government is in charge. Our minister, I'm trying to bring you in. I don't know what is going on. I'm trying to bring you in. I've been trying to bring you in all this while. Minister MID. I don't know. Please, Maz, please have the mic. Let me know. I don't know if it's for your side or for my side. Mazi, sorry, Mazi, God knows. Please, you have the mic. My co-host, I don't know if you have anything to say. Please, though, if you Mazi Ugochukwu.
No, carry on. I'm too busy. Just carry on. I'm too busy, please.
Okay. Go nowhere to have the mic.
If it's not there, you can call someone else.
I'm seeing only one person. I didn't see anybody here. If you see anybody from your side, please let them come. I didn't see anybody.
Ron is here and God is here.
Let them have please give them the mic. I'm not seeing anybody. I don't know what is going on. Just give them the mic, please.
Ronnie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Mazugo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Mazinko, the number. Thank you for the opportunity. Mazugo Chukwu, my brother, my sister Helen Peters, our Honorable Minister of Information, sir, I greet you. Our Minister Mig Bridge, Koda Sisan, Mazi Asiebu, Mimis, Simon Ibam, Okele, Mazi Awumbum, God's Nowhere, Emeka, my brother, Mr. Snow. Good evening, everybody. University Ndi Biafra Nine. Biafra best love. I greet each and every one of you here. Oh, a lot of my friends are here. My sister Stella, Clary Dims, and the rest. You see, the stage we are in now, looking at faces, we have come to finish it. And this we will do. It doesn't really matter the propaganda flying all over the place. You know, they have been hiding and God has started bringing them out. They were hiding the Second World Biafra genocide they want to, they are carrying out. And they now have to, you know what they do? They pay this premium time from Media. He brought it out. Simon, blah, 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 have admitted killing for and our prime minister came there. Now started giving them evidences of the war going on. They were shocked to their bone marrow. They have not replied him. Oh, I've been waiting for their reply to that. They couldn't say anything. You see how God is now using them, putting them in that spirit of, they will continue in this dilemma till Biafra is restored. They have been cursed. That is it. When you refuse to believe the truth, God will hand you over to a spirit of lie. That is what is happening in the zoo right as we speak. They are working with spirit of delusion, lies. They think things are changing for their favor, not knowing they are going down on a daily. If you see what is happening now, that's a lot to tell you. And the Mazi Asiebu, that youth Ohaneze you are talking about, there's nothing like that. Is a paid political agent APC raised against the men Ohaneze, according to them, to fight against this man. That is this dead man now. So those Ohanezes are crap. They don't represent Igbos. They don't represent anybody. These are political wings that these people, government are using to, siphon money. That's what they do. They go there and collect money in the name of Ohaneze and continue to allow Fulani and their invaders to invade our land. But we have come to stop them. If you see all these things happening, is because Biafra Republic government in Ezra made this explicitly clear that there will be no Nigerian protest of any sort in Biafra land. And we have been having our protests sit at home for a very long. We have used to it now. It's part of the system. Have you ever seen any of us complaining? They are the one telling you Igbos are complaining, they blah, 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 but we are still the one enjoying life, living large. Can't you see that God is on our side big time? This is the reason why I see them running up and down, making all this noise, because they have found out that they couldn't stop people. And let me make it categorically clear. Biafra restoration is a task that must be done. We are not listening. We have crossed that Rubicon. We have the stage we are in now. We are seeing our nation already, and we have a functional government that listens to the cry of its people, and we have a wonderful prime minister who is doing the needful. If you like, say he's making noise, but very soon you will know that we are not playing. The stage we are in now, we have gotten to that point that we don't listen to anybody. The only thing that we hear is freedom. And the only thing we hear is Biafra nation. If you're having it hard to understand this, then it's your business. All this noise everywhere that they are protesting, believe me, is dead on arrival. They don't have the muzzle to protest. They don't even have it because Biafrans are not joining. This is to tell you that we have been the heartbeat of the zoo. Now that we have left them, you can see they are in disarray, accusing each other. Economy is tanking, nothing is moving, everything is on standstill. And yet you see those morons, paid agents that will open spaces and they'll be yapping. But none of them have open spaces and talk about the terrorist what the terrorist army, a uniform, are doing in the southeast. Have you seen any of those paid agents open the space and do that? They will not dare because they are collecting money. So whatever you see now, my people, don't get distracted. And I'm talking to you. Sit at home. With no protest. We are sitting at home. We want to save our lives. This thing is a setup. You know, whenever you see the zoo telling you they want to protest, who people are the target? The Igbos. You can see they have not started a protest already. They have started robbing Bode, Thomas, Lagos, even Balogu. And these places I mentioned are predominantly Igbo businessmen there. So you see, we are the target. This is the reason why the government, Biafra Republic government in SI, under the leadership of Simon Ikpa, is making it clear. He wants us to be alive. He's telling you to sit at home, stay. Don't participate. Because anybody that died for the zoo, you died in vain. Zoo is not worth dying for. What have you gained? Nothing. They will collect have in your account. They will tax you, double taxation. Nobody talks. You can hear the criminal that took 40 billion naira. And his name was not published because he's an Afonjaman. They covered him up. This is how they roll. Let it be as an Igbo man. Hey! They will open spaces and start talking about it. That's this. And upon hearing all these things, you, as a Biafran, you are still that is, you are still sheepishly walking and believing in this evil contraction. Is beyond me. If you keep sabotaging what we are doing, believe me, we are not going to forgive you. Go and ask people of South Korea, even Israel, what they did to the people that did that. Don't come and start preaching to us when the time comes. Nobody is going to listen to you. You have the time now to turn. This is the time. As our Prime Minister said, this is the hour. You have the grace to change your way. But if you continue, see that. As you can see what is happening. All those people who have been fighting against this Biafra restoration, you can see the way they are going one by one. We are not the one doing it. God is the one. The Biafra land is the one rejecting them. And this will continue. Because the stage we are in now is the stage that if you come and you with your evil intentions to destroy our land, you will go for it. The Biafra spirit has risen. Biafra is spiritual. It cannot be stopped until it's restored. Because why? Many blood has been shed for it. Don't stand. You are still there, collecting money up and down, selling your people. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? We are not going to forgive you. The records are there. Internet will not lie. Thank God for the registration. Everybody is submitting their Twitter. We will check what you have been posting. You don't come up and suddenly start telling us otherwise, because we know all of you. You have been there dishing out those lies, joining the enablers. Then later you now make a U-turn and start telling us something else. It's not going to happen. Biafra has come to stay at home. Sit at home. Save your life for this wonderful country that is emerging soonest. Be alive to see Biafra. I yield. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you very much, our brother, for your good submission. Welcome. Our people must sit at home. Everybody. We must obey our Prime Minister, because Biafra is do or die. We must get it. There is no going back. We cannot go back to the Egypt as they wanted us to do. Nigeria is a death trap to every humanity that lives there. So the earlier the better that we get our freedom and quit Nigeria for good. Thank you for your submission. Here is our Sister Stella. I think you should have the mic now before they will kick you out again. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Thank you.
Yes,
No,
I
we
can.
can't hear
Yes,
you.
we are hearing
Thank
you.
God.
Ugochukwu, why are you like this?
Good evening, everyone. I salute you, my host, Mazo Onyeka Chukwu, aka Nkodenamba. Ugochukwu BLT Ochokwu, I salute you. Helen Peters, I salute you, sis. Our minister is here, Simon Eba. Simon Eba Barawa, I salute you. I want to call you the way you wrote your name here. Ronnie, my brother, it was you that brought me up. I wanted to ask you, but the protest they said they are doing, have they started? Because at lunch they gave them a lot of palliatives. I saw one they were throwing food out of a pickup to them, you know. I think some people got to a particular area to do the thing. They started throwing out food for them instead of
They are giving them 1,500.
yeah, but there's another one I saw where they were throwing food, kitchen a booster. They were just throwing it for them. I think they're now suspend. You understand? You know, you are in homeland. I wanted to ask you, did you hear any kapu of their protest? Because I think
It's not
some people.
happening. Some people are
Oh,
using it to cash out. They are cashing out. Okay.
this is why we must do everything to leave that place.
Ganja.
It's a useless place. In fact, we have suffered. I wish we were woke since, say. But thank God we finally became woke so that we can leave that. Can you imagine where we were staying? Can you imagine? Where people don't have common sense anymore. They planned they were coming to protest. And then somebody in a big pickup van or whatever, brought food for them, tied it in booster. Instead of them continuing their protest, they were throwing food out of the pickup for them. They stopped what they were doing and started picking food. What kind of nonsense is this?
That is
What kind of nonsense? He said these people who were living in the same country with them. I don't understand. I don't understand. And like I was telling us now, that this protest is of three batches or batch. The batch of a Tinubu official abat. Those ones that are doing their own now and saying anti-protest. And then there's the batch of Shetima and Gumi and their Islamic jihadist band. Uh-huh. There's another band, the poor masses, the youth. The youths, blind youths, you understand? And those ones, Buhari called lazy youths. In fact, that name fits all of you, since you have not been able to understand what's been going on. That Fulani Mujahid Arabs have been ruling you for decades. You guys were not getting it. And Mazen Nando Kanu came and talked about it. You didn't still get it. You are really blind youths. And so I wanted to ask you your protest, Nko. How far with your protest, long throats? That's why you're still waiting that Nigeria will soon be better. It will soon be better. Because you're warming up to collect one chairman position and another thing position you're looking for. Because you're so selfish. You only know you and your family. You and your family. Every other person can go to hell according to you. But you see, you're not God, Juan. You're not God. You have your own plan. God, the creator, has his own plan, and it is only his plan that is working out for his own people. So if you're still planning to protest, hurry up and protest. Hurry up. Oh. One Nigeria, where are you and your protest? Not where you're gonna go. They've started throwing palliatives to you. You guys love. You forgot your protest. You're talking about food. Who did this to all of you? Who did this to all of you? Oh? Did you guys see Ghana? They brought palliatives. The Ghana government brought palliatives to their own people. They refused the palliatives. They carried the rice, threw it back into the van. I told the guys that brought the thing, get out from this place. That is a wonderful youth. That is a youth that is a work. That is a youth that is hardworking. That is youth that don't have long throats. Nigerian youth have long throats. This is why they can't even carry out a common protest. I've been waiting for you guys. Is it? So they knew how you guys were, your government, the Arabs, and they've been dealing with you guys. And like one of my
Guess what?
brothers,
Sorry to cut you in, Stella. Guess what? Do you know that they are now selling that same way they have been selling 80,000? They cut it to 40,000 now. Get the people who are selling the rice, the government.
Oh God, we only read it from newspaper. We never see the facts. So you know the on ground. No,
And
we
that's
only
why
read
it's only on newspaper. It doesn't happen anymore.
we only read it on newspaper. Oh. Go market, go shop. Oh, 80, 70. That's what they are still selling it. They only put it on newspaper. 40.
people shouldn't even eat that rice, touch it, because it's
GMO
GMO.
seeds.
It's GMO food. This afternoon I saw another one. Oh, they call it Yamato tomatoes. Hell, these people don't finish their people, oh, not our Biafrans, because Biafrans are woke now. Igbos are woke now. They said the name of the tomato is Yamatus. In fact, Yomatus, that is you are mad, because the mato means mad. So you are mad. Even from the name, you're not supposed to. Even from the name, you're not supposed to buy the tomatoes. Because the translation of Yamato is that you are mad. Can you imagine walking into a shop and tell them sell you are mad tomatoes to me. So one woman opened the Yamato tomatoes only to find out that the thing is gumming around and gumming. It became a gum. You know this thing you children used to play with. You know, they call it skifo. I don't know what the Nigerians call it. You know, it became a soft ball. Tomatoes. Thank God it was an adult that went to cook that thing, because if it were to be a children will pour everything and bring out and they will eat and die. So thank God don't eat that rice, so don't buy self. Don't buy. If you are a Biafran and you've not started planting something behind your house, at least you should be able to have a common tomatoes, a common pepper, a common curry, a common ugu, a common green. You should be able to have it. Wherever you are living, use bucket, use rice sack, pour sand there. Here, self, we buy sand. Then you can imagine homeland. Sand is free. Buy sand and begin to cultivate your own food. That's what I'm trying to say. Cultivate. You are a blessed hand. You are a blessed person. You are a covenant person. Biafrans. Anything you put in the ground grows up food for you. Stop eating nonsense. All those things are GMO food that will kill you. I'll give you assignment. I'll give you a lot of things. God forbid. These people hate us with passion. So anything that is coming from them, we must avoid. Last time we saw them using knife and hitting their head, koi, 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 and blood was gushing out like that. To themselves, so imagine what they are doing to you, our brothers and sisters they've caught. These guys are animals. No wonder China said it is a mental illness. That Islam is a mental illness. Today I confirmed it again. You see hefty men using knife, koi, 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 koi. Blood is gushing out of their whole body. Can you imagine? In this age, at this age we are in, with knowledge flying up and down, and they are the people ruling you. And you say you want to continue being one Nigeria. Hell, who did this to you? Are you one Nigerians? Who did this to you that you refuse to wake up? And my brother was praying today that this veil they use in covering you be removed in Jesus' name, be removed. So that you can see. You can finally see. Arabs have been ruling you in your own motherland. And to you, it's normal to you. You have been slaves. I saw one Arab man. If you see how he was boasting, they were asking him, Africans, what do you have to say about Africa? That they are our slaves now. He said they are our slaves now. So they have been the people creating problems upon problems upon problems to us. Bringing one iniquity upon iniquity. Wherever you see these people, there's iniquity around. That's why when you call Christians, you say, well, Christian, it pains my heart. Because good Christians, they are known for good, really. Christians have not brought anything in Nigeria bad, apart from all these fake pastors, Fulani Mujahid Arabs, gave money, gave them land, they built their church, and they are busy destroying souls of our brothers and sisters in the name of church. So the problem of Christianity there is bad pastors, fake pastors and fake members. If not so, Christianity has brought goodness to our lives, goodness to our neighbor. Isn't that Christianity that said, love one another, love your neighbor, until your neighbor prove otherwise, like the Fulanis that come to chop off our neck. You come to chop off my neck, I chop off your neck first. That's what it is. You understand that you are a Christian doesn't make you you're not wise. No, you are the Bible said you should be wise as sapiens. As wise as sapiens. No wonder Christians are really smart. Real Christians, not fake ones. Though. Real Christians are smart and intelligent. So if you check and calculate what Christianity has brought to us goodness, brought to us hope, brought to us this democracy, brought it. Chukwuokike is God of Abraham. That's the meaning. Do you understand it?
Democracy is ours, so
Abiyama is Abraham, God of Abraham. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't continue to be deceived. Wake up and smell this hot coffee. Sit at home. I want to appreciate Biafrans in homeland that are sitting at home, obeying and continue to be loyal to Biafra government. That's sitting at home. So that those who didn't TK, when they got anything happen to them, it will be their own fault, not our own fault, because we are here passing the information that you are supposed to sit at home. So sit at home to avoid emergency. Sit at home to avoid ngaramara. Sit at home to avoid somebody injuring you. Sit at home for you to not to run into your early grave. Sit at home till 2nd of next month. Eshikna, everything will be over, because now our angels will move on the road. So that we tell Nigeria government, release our Onyendu. We tell Nigeria government, allow Onyendu to get his own doctor. We tell Nigeria government, we are not interested with Nigeria Islamization. We are not interested with Fulanization. We are not, in fact, we are saying no to Fulanization, no to Islamization, no to Tunibunization, no to Shetimanization, no to Musanization, no to Guminization, and no to corrupt Yoruba media. You understand? So suddenly you guys started writing about Biafra, about the Nigeria war going on, about the genocide going on in Biafra land. Write it well, oh, like our brother said. Write it well. Write what you see finally. Because very soon, you guys will see us again. And they will turn around against all of you. All of you, what do you call them? The Yoruba, fake Yorubas. What do you call them? That's this name you guys call them.
Afonja.
Afonjas.
Ronu Yoruba.
And Ronu, all of you. Because all these Afonjas, Ronu, they all Fulani mixed breed with Yoruba. If you don't know it now. Afonja, Ronu, they are mixed breed of Fulani and Yoruba. That's why they don't care. So, real Yorubas, where are you? Wake up! Wake up! If not, so these guys will swallow all of you up. And the scene that you guys are seeing in Israel between Hamas and Palestine, it will soon begin to happen around us too. But God forbid. But
They are answering Yoruba Fulani now. They are answering Yoruba Fulani now.
You see, very soon now, all of them will be Fulani. After all, last time, official Abbas said that the Fulanis are their friends. Can you imagine making a devil your friend? Fulani that chop off neck.
No,
Fulani that
no.
rape
Sometimes
children.
people say that the Yorubas are their wife, not a friend. Though I think wife.
Oh, they said they like having them for wives.
They sometimes also say that their wife, Yoruba is their wife.
And after they made that statement, the husband taught them lesson by destroying the Amoteku. That's how they roll.
These people, you can't trust them. Can you trust the devil? You can't trust these Fulanis. They are Arabs. They don't care about you. They don't really care. Did you see them hitting themselves with knife, koi on the head? In the name of religion, in the name of Allah. Can you imagine what they do to you when they catch you? No wonder they will ask you, you want to be a Christian or you want to be a Muslim? And when you say you want to be a Christian, they chop off your neck. Without goose pimple, without resistance. They chop off the person's neck. Can't you see when they kill Christians? It's like Uchiakananya. They don't care. These people are animals. No. In fact, even animals are afraid of them now. When they rape them, they rape animals. They rape them. So anywhere animals see them, they run. These people has become an abomination. I'm sure God will soon destroy them. Enough is enough.
They even rape car. They rape car. You are aware? They rape car.
Oh, you saw it. I couldn't post it. Can you imagine these people? Can you say people? Are they people? These people are aliens. They're not normal. And you want us to go continue to.
Baby, this one choke me. Oh. Where is it penetrating from the car now? Where is it from the exhaust or what?
Hey,
Where?
the exhaust. They were
From
going
the
to the exhaust.
exhaust.
Hey, I couldn't post this one though. I couldn't run it. I saw what
My
my
sister
eyes don't want
Tabo.
to see. Abomination. When a car see them now, car begins to run away from them. Animals run away
When they
from them.
asked the guy why he was doing that, he said that that is a Jew. The person that has that car is a Jew. So he want to
It's a
discriminate.
lie. They rape anything, but anything that has hole. That's it. Oh, guys. Okay, since Ronnie said this, let me tell you guys another one. Maybe you guys. I couldn't post this one too. There's this other one. I couldn't post it too. Listen, they said dolphins. There's this kind of red dolphins. So where is red. They said it's like a woman's own. So these people sleep with dolphins. I'm telling you, they rape dolphins.
Where they see dolphin?
Abomination. Oh, this is also why all of us must be strong in the Lord. Strong in the Lord. This world we are in is bad. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You guys saw what they did in Olympics. Or even the Kwawasi. Am I saying a lie? You saw the opening of Olympics. I thought it was sports, so I didn't know that the thing was ritual. That is what they've been doing now. It is ritualistic. So that sports has not been really sports. Alumel. We must do fast to get our freedom and leave this God-forsaken people. So now when we enter inside our USB, we'll lock up our borders. Lock it up. No wonder some nations will like North Korea. Now I understand what North Korea is doing. North Korea lock all his borders. Now I understand. Now I understand how Russia lock up with their place. They said, hold you, all that word, hold your peace. So this is my people. We don't want to mix up with you guys. Now I understand it. Which other nation is on their own? Now I understand it, ladies and gentlemen.
Poland.
Oh, Poland is also on their own. Now understand
Poland
it.
don't even allow any of them to enter there.
Hey! Because let's hurry up and do everything possible. Tell your friends, let them support financially. And remember, government has also brought out this IOU loan. Please, if you have so much money that you don't want to part with, okay, just loan, sir. So by the time when we do, we'll give you back 100% interest. Please, we need a help. We need to hurry up also. In fact, it's urgent. It's urgent though, before we are caught up with this thing. Because even we abroad, we need to run back home as fast as possible. The corruption that is going on and pitting the children of these days. The children we are having. No wonder some people say, no, because when they see the thing going on, where a little child now will tell the father or mother, okay, he's a little boy. Tell the father and mother, okay, I don't want to be a boy again. He's girl now, I want to be. Biafrans, hurry up and let's go home. We are not for this at all. We're not made for this. My little baby. I say, so we'll go home. What's happening? So we'll go there and lock up our borders and stay on our own. Like North Korea. And when we want to do have affairs or deals, we have it with people like like-minded like us. Other nations like us. Not corrupt nations. Hey! Abomination. Please, I want to appreciate all of you. People that are giving, people that are donating. Please continue to donate. And I also want to shout out to Biafra Armed Forces. They are doing a wonderful job. And God is also on their side. And you guys will continue to win, win, win. You continue to have victory upon victory upon victory. I appreciate you guys, our angels. Kudos to all of you. I pray that Chukwu come and continue to protect you guys. Ajụọ na-eme n'iru na anọ n'azụ, ọ na-eme n'azụ na anọ n'iru. Anyị abanyego na ọbịa ga-egbu m ga-egbu onwe ya. Ọbịa ga-egbu m gbuo onwe ya. Ọbịa ga-egbu our angels. Ha na-egbu onwe ha one after the other. So far as we are in our land and they are coming to kill us, huh? Hey, way. I saw them moving in the bushes like that with one guy was videoing, see, and some people are saying not something like that is not going on. Video is out now. If you want to see it, you see it. If you don't want to, so therefore, if you're still a Biafran still walking, shame on you. They will soon kill you. If you are still an indigenous person, still serving in Nigerian army, you are Hausa indigenous, you are Yoruba good indigenous, you are Middle Belt indigenous, you are Biafra indigenous, and you're still serving in Nigerian army, woe betide you. They will, Nigerian government, Nigerian terrorists, you know, they will tell you, repented Boko Haram absorbed in Nigerian military and in Nigeria police. So, you, an indigenous person, still serving Nigeria in Nigeria army or in Nigeria police, you have become a terrorist. Look around, people working, your colleagues are terrorists. Do you get it? Resign. That is what I'm trying to say. Resign. Resign, or if they bring you down to east to kill us, who will kill you? If they push you down to Biafra land to kill Biafrans, we will kill you back. After all, your boss Musa said is you are in asymmetric war. That is, anybody can kill anybody. You won't say you've not heard about it. And they are still loading you like fishes, putting you in police Nigeria van, and moving you down to the east, down to Biafra land. Continue coming. Continue coming. If you don't kill us, we will kill you. Shekina. You don't kill me, we'll kill you. But expecting me to watch you kill me, kill my brother, I watch you like that, it's not going to happen anymore. Enough is enough of killing us. Because from 1967 till now, you have wiped away more than 12 million Biafrans on the altar of one Nigeria. Enough is enough of you killing Biafrans. You come to our land to kill us, we will defend ourselves. So prepare. Is either you kill me or I kill you. Continue coming in Biafra land. Continue coming. Very soon, self, everybody have this gun. Kokube. Yeah, so very soon, everybody, both our mama, our papa, our little, just like the Fulanis, because that's what they do. Both their little boys, you see, their wives, if you only see them, like Onyeka Chukwu will always tell us, when you see them carrying their calabash, the Fulanis, you think they are carrying food, milk with it, because they always carry baby behind. You think it's their normal people. No, inside that calabash is AK-47 they twisted and they will now haul well later. That's what they do. So time is coming. If you guys continue coming down to Biafra land to kill us, everybody, both mama, papa, children, everybody will carry gun. Let's see how we do it. You guys will continue. Yes, so because it's only a tree you say you're going to kill, a tree will be there watching. If it's a human being will do something. No wonder Buhari said that the Biafrans are not serious then. If they are serious, they should organize themselves. At least create a state within a state. Bagam, ladies and gentlemen, Biafrans have been able to organize themselves. We have now created a state within a state. We have liaison offices all over the whole world. We have Biafra armed forces working. In fact, we've been able to put a government structure on the ground. In fact, Biafrans all over the world are voting yes in a referendum to exit Nigeria. Over 49 million Biafrans have voted yes to exit Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, by 2nd of December this year, Biafra, ladies and gentlemen, will be restored. And Biafrans will go home. And we will leave behind, left behind. We will Yorubas will be left behind with the Fulanis to stay together. The Afonjas, the Yorubas, will be left behind so that they will marry their Fulanis well, because they are calling themselves now Yoruba Fulani. And by the time we'll now ask you guys, Yoruba Fulani, how far? Time is coming. We will ask you. Continue doing mago mago. Continue doing. The more you look, the less you see. You guys are the most cunning people I've ever met in my life. I'm telling you, the very cunning. Ejidebe n'ụkwụ ha gbụchalụ ka esu. Gbada n'aka ijidebe n'aka ha gbụchalụ gaa n'ebe. Ọ gịnị? Ọ gịnị? When will you rise up and be so? Oh, I wanted to ask. So these ones that used to see you guys in front of British Parliament doing Arewa or no, not Arewa, Oduduwa Nation. So you were joking. What happened to Oduduwa Nation? What happened to it? I wanted to ask. So I'm just,
See, Stella, my sister Stella, that Oduduwa has collapsed into this Tinubu thing. So they are planning to use their political elite to go, they promise them that they're going to come in and help them to get this. That's what they are playing. But many people don't know this thing. Only Biafrans know this thing. That is what they are doing. That's why you are not hearing them shout. They are using Tinubu to get what they want. Whether they want to give it or not, brother, that is truth.
I hope Tinubu will give them what they want. Tinubu, I remember Bancha. I hope Tinubu will give them what they want, bro. That Tinubu won't outsmart them, because this time is
Of
whoever
course, he has fixed all of them there now. That is why they are fighting him. Yeah. He has fixed his people everywhere.
Okay, because for we are gone since. We are gone since. So I want to appreciate everyone for supporting, continue to support financially, Biafra government. Whatever you're doing, kudos. We, all of us, we must continue to join hands so that we can carry Biafran nation across the finishing lines. So I want to appreciate you, my host, for the opportunity. BLT, I salute you. Thank you for the long opportunity you've given me. That is open all this while. So I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to talk. So I salute our information minister, Ronnie. I salute you and everyone. Our uncle is here. Awumbin, I salute you. Mimi Ventures, Helen Peters, I salute you. Asiebu, I salute you. Mr. Snow, Frank, we are many here. Ben Chooks, Archbishop of the Most High. Kama is real. We are many. Olarin Young, I salute you. Please, thank you for the. I miss you guys. Don't worry. I'm still working on my phone. No, I'm still working. So, but I appreciate, I thank God for the opportunity that they didn't knock me out. I hope you guys are still hearing me. Thank you, my brother Onyeka Chukwu, for the opportunity. So I drop my mic here now. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Stella. Onyeka, are you there? I think our brother, maybe I won't maybe have something to say before then we'll go to Code Artisan. Their hands are up. Our brother won't be, please, you can go ahead. I believe you have something you want to say.
Thank you. Yes, Namoche. Thank you so much for this privilege. I will never abuse the kind of privilege that all of you are giving to me here. You see, our Igbo people, where my mother comes from, said, part of Biafra land said, Ebe nwata na-arụ aka na-ebe akwa ma nne ya nọrọ ya nna ya nna ya. Where a child is crying and pointing fingers, if the mother is not there, the father is there. I don't want to go deep into this because I said it before. I asked a question on this same space some time ago. Why is it that the number of people that I've been seeing in Koiki's platform when he's broadcasting is not as much as it used? Some of my ministers that know more than me said, no, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Have you people seen it? Anyo nwukwa. Anu nwukwa. That animal, you saw the footprints on the ground. They are printed clearly there. Defecated at that particular place. When I don't see them now, it is happening. The thing has died down gradually. For me, if you ask me, I would tell you that that agitation that time was so hot in order for Tinubu to come in. And there are allegations that Tinubu also fund secretly the Dudua agitation. So, my people, we are on our own. I don't want us to follow someone. Well, you people, we are wise people. Once bitten, twice shy. I have seen some groups that are coming out. Let's consider them as wall geckos, what Igbo people call incheke. Incheke, you are holding it at the tail. They will leave you and go. You will be there outside, and the world will be looking at you. We are wiser now. And these people, they have been warned severally. Ingila warned them before. They refused to understand. Ingila has come again to warn them that the war that he sees this time is not like the war of 1967. No, allow them to go. Nigerian government do the right thing. My other man too, a Biafran, King Leo, has told them, let these people go, release Mazen Namde Kano and allow them go, because what he is saying, the eyes and the mouth cannot say it. Oh, they have refused. They have vehemently refused. Then I have to tell them today, I have to round up with this, Mazugo Chuku. When they speak to the ear refuses to listen. The day they will cut off the head will follow.
All of them.
That is the proverb of where my mother is born. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, our Okele. Thank you so much. You know, this is Zoo Nigeria.
They think we are joking.
If there were I kind of have any kind of human in them, they would have hurry up right now and do the needful and let Biafra just, not them actually, just tell their enablers that enough of you can't do this job, because the only the enablers that is doing all those front and back that is going on. Tell them that it's enough, because I see when our PM tweeted the our cousins Liberation Army. If these people get inaugurated, I know what they're capable of doing. They will hit them. Even today, say they will hit Zoo, because these people have kept our brothers in object poverty, keep them, use them, do every kind of thing. Ogoni clean up for how many years? Destroy the whole water in that place. Destroy the lives of knowing how talented and wonderful these people are. Deprive them from their brothers and sisters. Make them a stranger to their own brothers and sisters. Call them Igbo. Make them a total stranger. Even some of the ignorant ones, make them not a stranger but enemy to their own people. This Nigeria, as I said before, is a disaster. They should wait. If Liberation Army finish getting ready in that area, I know what they are capable of doing. Nigeria, you will run kitty. You will not see road. The zoo terrorists, sponsor terrorists, think that they can move to Igodomigodo and hide in the forest. They will come build like a hare, and you will not find no place to even hide. I don't think that they know what they are in for. It does not matter. And if you think that with your propaganda, PM claim it is your garbage newspaper, useless. The worst part of it is that the world have known who you are. Nobody in this world gonna pay attention. You see, this world we are living is a world of I can't beat them, you join them. I'm telling you, I have seen what this world is. As long as they know very well that the Biafrans does not create any danger to their countries, they strongly believe that because they have never seen what will make them stand. Not that they don't see these evils, not that they don't know about what Nigeria represents, not that they don't know what Nigeria is, but this world you are living is a world like honey and flies. They know that they have somebody in that part of the world called Biafrans. The way they would do 60-degree round against the zoo, it will shock them. It will shock them. It's just like as I was saying today. If you look at what is happening in South Africa today about a girl called is it Chidimma Adesina? I don't know where she picked up this Adesina. I don't know what oil and water are doing together. Adesina and Chidimma. And South Africa said that this girl cannot represent them because she has blood of Nigeria in her. You know what that means? And I see them open a space debating about this particular girl. Just because she has a Nigerian blood in her. Either the father is from so-called Nigeria, I don't know which part he comes. I picked interest when I had Chidimma. I requested for the mic. Immediately somebody come and pronounce the full name, Chidimma Adesina. I just removed my mic because I don't know where I don't know what that means.
She might add Chidimma.
So the point here that the South Africans was, and I see these Nigerians, these rabble rousers, coming to threaten South Africans that you just have to go and vote for her. There's nothing you're gonna just that their Nigerians are cute, Nigerians are smart, talking garbage. And in my mind, something came to my mind. You're pushing these people, you know what they're capable of doing. They will go and kill that girl. And there's nothing you can do. Instead of you to find a way to tell them that yes, Nigeria is a terror, tell them the truth. But the truth is that they are building a better nation in that place. Once everything is said, if Chidinma is a Biafra, she will return to his father's place. But that is not how they go there to threaten them, telling them how Nigeria is better than them, how Nigeria, they should be glad that the girl is representing them. But somebody is telling you that she is a disaster with Nigeria identity, that she should go to Nigeria and represent them, to tell you what Nigeria represents. But this same Nigeria, we have been warning, take your terrorist organization out of our territory. The answer is no. They enable us in our territory. If these guys are human, the Biafran government have told them that the prime minister said, we have gotten over 49 million votes, now going to 55 million votes. If these guys are human beings, they could say, okay, sure, can we get some, some clips of view of this? If this is even the case, we have no other option as a human being. But because they are fraud, they are scammers, they are killers, they are even chicken killers, because what passed them is just right in their face right here. So Nigeria is just nothing but a cancer in the lives of people, and the world have known that. The point I'm trying to point out here is that we hit you hard. The world already know. Every corner of the planet Earth, the media of the Biafran government in exile have done excellently well, perfect well. Our PM did it from scratch. His position, that is position, kill everything. And the type of media team the Biafran government have is people that when they bring something out, they will just show you facts. You can't be able to debate it. That is why the world now know the better truth. They now know everything that they need to know. But you see all those idiots, those one Nigerian contaminated bastards, they keep dragging us to the mall. They drag us to Obi after his contract in Chatham Hall with the British people, with the same party that supervised the killing of our people, the massacre of our people, 1967 to 70. That is what he went and dragged back to us, Labour Party. All of us, if not that the God is with us and they give us a wise leader. Imagine what our case would be. The world will be laughing at us like idiots. Today, they started dragging them to another garbage called protest. How can a normal human being from the Biafra land has a Biafran blood in him we'll be contemplating of going to that debate or something like that. But the point here is that just wait. Let our brothers get ready from the other side. And believe you me, the world is waiting to, you know what?
Yes.
They will not mourn you. They will be happy to get this cancer out of the world. Because Nigeria, even a Biafran that has been contaminated by Nigeria is a disaster. It's a disaster himself, even if it's in your family. It's nothing but a liar, a scammer, a backstabber, a criminal. There's nothing good at all in them. Any family you found them is a scandal. Because there is nothing absolutely you can find good in a typical Biafran. In a typical Nigerian blood. Because these people cannot see from far. These people cannot see. That's the same thing that is happening to Oduduwa people right now. As I said before, a typical Oduduwa person is just seeing the health presidency from a drug lord, a man who drugged all the indigenous people of New York. He drugged them. Now all of them has followed him and forget that their people are going from Oduduwa person to Bambiala, whatever they may call it.
Bambiala.
In front of Tulumbu house. And all their, self-acclaimed Obas and the rest of them. These guys have turned their people to Fulani. As my sister said, there is a full Yoruba Fulani. This was the narrative. Those guys that is holding space that call themselves Igbo, Maazi, Igurube, and the rest of them. Remember, they used to come to space to come and talk Fulani Igbo. We were able to shut that shit down immediately. We are able to stop.
Northern Igbos.
Yes,
Northern
Igbos,
Igbos.
mother. We got Microsoft, all kind of article everywhere. Our brothers from every angle, our media. They don't know the word has swallowed into their truth. The way, because we couldn't sleep. Our brother, both justice will go to their space. You don't need to open down your mouth and say that word because our leader Mazin Nandi Kanu told us this. That if we don't now that we want to know what our fate will be like, we should look at our Hausa people. Now they're talking about Hausa Fulani. You want to come and tell us Biafran Fulani? If this is our generation, all of us will leave this Biafra and do what we know best. Go our villages and come. Hello, hi, where are you from? I am Hausa Fulani. Boom. I am Fulani Igbo. You know what is come to you. But the fact remains, we just have to do the needful. Support your government. Nigeria does not exist anymore. Anybody that's in Nigeria exists right now, believe you me, the person is your enemy. Anybody that thinks that tell you right now that let us go and do one or two good governance. Good governance in a place where there is no water. Good governance in a place where someone is running away with 40 billion with his wife. Good governance where Tulumbu daughter is coming to the market to tell them that, oh, our government is so good to us. And your house is going down. Can't you see? Good governance. Where Showore come to national TV and say that the DNA of Nigeria hates Igbos, which is Biafrans. The same Showore is calling you to go and protest under Nigeria. If Showore is a woman like the way I am, my people, you need to leave this place because DNA of this part of the world, they hate you. Leave this country. Let us find a way we can also get away. But for you, you are in danger, especially in this eclipse. Do everything humanly possible. Just don't even drag our people into this your garbage. But if you ask Showore now, as a smart chicken boy he is, he will tell you, if you get a good governance, then you will be inclusive. Inclusive after 60-something years, after massacre for our people, inclusive after after you were creeping in for IDP camp in my territory. Inclusive. What do you want to include? You will see a lunatic wearing red cap dancing that they have approved Southeast garbage.
Mazigochuku, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think.
Can you hear me? I'm not hearing you.
Is anybody speaking?
Mazu Gochi is speaking. Yeah, he's on. He's online.
Okay. 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 Go ahead. Thank you.
Co-host, continue, please. Can you hear me?
If he's done, he can give their hands were up. Koda Sam is up, and Mimi Venture is also.
I think he should go out and come back anyway. Yeah, I think Mimi should come up because he has been coming and going since, so he should come up now. Are you sure? I can't even find him. Code art, can you come up, please? Your hands has been up.
They are taking her down.
Okay, thank you very much. I greet our leader, Mazin Namdekano. I greet our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I greet all our ministers in the house. I greet my fellow Biafrans. Good evening from here to all of you. You know, the topic of today is quite an interesting one. Our 4-day sit at home versus the murderous protest that is coming. We all know about the cowardice of Nigerians. Nigerians are going to be murdered on that first day. They will kill a lot of people, and that protest will scatter. They will start saying, we will go to the ICC. Some international lawyers like Bruce Fein will use them to make some money. They will scam them, and nothing will happen. That's just my prediction about what is going to happen. Nigerians can't protest. They are too cowardly for any kind of protest, because there is no way a protest will happen in Nigeria without bloodshed. The police will fire first before anything. And even before that, but even the police firing, the people who say that is the Yorubas, and now I am putting all of them in one basket, because even their man Sunday who have said Tinubu must complete his second tenure, are already pointing at the Igbos for organizing the protest, which is not the Igbos organizing the protest. We know those who are organizing this protest. This is an internal fight between the Yorubas and the Fulanis, because Tinubu played by the playbook of Buhari. He put all his people in all the important positions, and they are not happy about it. And due to that lack of direct control of power in those strategic positions, their herdsmen and terrorism is not going efficiently as there is loopholes and gaps in between. Therefore, in places like in Biafra land, the BLA and the resistance fighters are handing their asses to them in a platter of gold. They are kissing the dust in massive numbers, and they don't like it. That is why they are trying to bring some kind of revolution against Tinubu for it. And that's why they are trying to, the Fulanis are trying to rope in the Igbos into the protest, because they know that the remaining Nigerian youth they want to instigate against Tinubu are cowardly. That it's only the Igbos that can decide, okay, we want to protest and sit on the street until they get what they are asking for. But we are not asking for a better Nigeria. We are asking for the demise of Nigeria. That's why we are not going to join this their madness called protest, because they are going to shoot them and nothing will happen. As I've always been asking them, I and Starman and some other Biafrans, when we go there, we ask them, the last protest, NSAS, have you held those accountable who killed people in mass and buried them in mass graves, that their family members have not recovered their body? The answer is no. They have not done that. They have not held anyone accountable for the people who died during NSAS protest. And you want to convince people to go out again and protest this time around again. For what purpose? It is just beyond me. But as far as I'm concerned, I've always told them, if you really want to protest in a way that will really shake Tinubu, instead of telling him that you are planning a protest and you told him 2 weeks ahead of time that you are protesting, join us and sit at home. If you say you're sitting at home every Monday, starting from 2 weeks' time, Tinubu will start quaking. That was when the real complaint will begin. But for the fact that you want to go out to the street, it's easier for him. All he needs to do is to shoot one person in front of you, the rest of you will run away. Because they know that you are all cowards. You will not stand your ground. You will not fight back. So as far as I'm concerned, this nonsense of talking about protest and instigating Igbo people, the PM instigating the whole thing against Igbo people. Our PM has given them the best answer, which is anybody that is willing to fight wherever they are, here in Abuja or in Lagos or in Kano, that they are going to be weaponized, they are going to be armed to defend themselves. Because this madness of them pinning everything that goes wrong.
Hold on. Please, if one support of PM, let me go back. He said, if any Biafran is attacked,
yes,
any Biafran is attacked,
is attacked,
because
yes,
of that protest,
yes,
thank you.
Exactly, yes, he's going to arm them so they can defend themselves.
Tomorrow now they said that PM encourage them to fight the protest and going to give them weapons.
Yes, no, that's not what he said. But as I said, if any Biafran is attacked by their protests, he is going to arm Biafrans in those places to defend themselves, which is actually the right move to make. So everyone that is involved is warned, both the Yorubas and the Fulanis. I want them to fight this out among themselves. I really want them. I support anyone who wants to protest to protest. Protesting is their right, but we are not interested in their protest. We let them go and protest against themselves. We want Fulanis to come out on the street and protest so that the whole world will know how few they are and how unimpactful they are. And we are telling Nigeria and we are telling Biafrans not to join in this protest, because when we join this protest, this is what is going to happen. The Fulanis are going to be forced to make some concessions, as well as Tinubu will be forced to make some concessions. But they will make peace on top of the heads of the Igbo people who came out on the protest. And you know how Nigeria works. They will not blame the few Igbo people that came out on the street to protest. They will blame every Igbo person. Every. That is what happened in 1967. When it was in 1966, a Nigerian coup, having all part of Nigeria in it, including Yorubas, including Northerners, that includes Hausas and Fulanis, and Nupe and Bagi inside. But they blamed who? The Igbos, because it was an Igbo man that led the coup. But the whole of Nigeria was represented in that coup, carried out for Bafemi Awolowo. Yet, they used, because of the actions of one Igbo man that is not even so dear to Igbo people as they claim he is, someone that had Kaduna in his name, not proudly Igbo, Chukwumanzogo Kaduna in his name. Because of such a person, you went ahead and killed all the Igbo people in the north and sent the remaining ones back home, sent them in trailer as gift to Ojukwu. So we are not interested in any coup, and we keep telling every Igbo person, every Biafran, including those who say that they are from Niger Delta. It is when you enter that protest you will realize that you are Igbo, because they will treat you as the Igbo that you are. They will treat you as the Igbo that you are. Stay away from that protest. If Nigeria really want to do a protest that their government will listen to them, they should do to Tinubu what we Biafrans have been doing since now kidnapped from Kenya. And what was that? We have been sitting at home every Monday and drying up the revenues coming out from Biafra land to the Nigerian government. So you to sit at home and dry up the revenue. No activity, no production, no consumption. Crash the revenue, destroy the pulse, and they will listen to you. That way they cannot even have the money to buy the bullets to shoot at you. And they will not even see you in the first place to shoot at. If all of us sit down at our homes and the streets are empty. But you will not do that, because there are those who are already doing it, the Biafrans, and you don't want to acknowledge that your condemnation of their sit at home every Monday has been very stupid of you. So go out on the street and die. I wish you good luck, because you're a pagan, and luck is for the pagans. So go out to the street and die. We know what will happen, because we have seen this script before. It is they come out on the street, the army and the police will open fire, the protests will scatter, they will scream on CNN and MSNBC, but because it is their puppet, the drug lord, the one whom they once had charges on, but the moment he became president, because he was going to do anything they asked him to do, they dropped the charges against him. They won't do anything. Nothing will happen. So we are on the right path. Whenever you see them complaining of what we are doing, it simply means that what we are doing is right. And the most shocking part of it is this: the so-called organizers of the protest are themselves the same hypocrites who were telling Nnamdi Kanu, you are in London broadcasting. You are in London broadcasting. Come back to Nigeria now. All of them now are now abroad. All the people calling for this protest on this app, they are now, all of them are abroad. They are all abroad, in London, in America, in Europe, screaming end bad governance, doing the same thing that they have been accusing someone of doing. They were saying, come back now, leave Finland and come back. Now they are now abroad calling for protest, where they know that people are going to be shot and people will die. They're exactly the same thing they are accusing. But it is good enough that, as I have always told them, Simon Ekpa is calling for sit at home, where no one is killed in their own house. Instead of you to do the same thing, out of your envy, out of your hatred, your jealousy of saying that Simon Ekpa is right for calling for sit at home for close to 3 years now, you are telling them to go out on the street and get killed, and nothing will happen. So, as far as I'm concerned, we are all on the right path. I encourage our fellow brothers and sisters, our fellow Biafrans abroad, to continue to fund the government. I think 2 weeks ago, when I briefly went to Enugu and came back, I was seeing the result of BLA on the ground, where they are so afraid of treating people anyhow these days, because some of them are just like, if we bully you now, you go and call these your brothers and they will come here and kill us. The fear of the BLA is the beginning of wisdom in Biafra land. If you start fearing the BLA, you will become a wise man, as wise as one who is 200 years old. So our brothers and sisters, most especially those in America, must continue to fund the government for our own sake. Those of us who are here, still stuck in the zoo, still stuck under the boots of the terrorist government in Biafra land, because you think that you are safe there. You can see the rise of people are talking about far right government. What of the far you want, as our sister once said, what of those who will come and they will tell you that a boy will tell you he is no longer a boy, he now wants to be a girl, and your girl vice versa, they will cut her breast, change her private part without you knowing, or use their law to deny you the parents the right to decide on your children. You know that cannot happen in your own homeland, but it is happening where you are. If you really don't want that, fund Biafra, fund the government, so that December 2nd, you will have a hedge. When things goes wrong, you can board the first flight to Biafra land, and you have a government that by then will have national airline, so that when these things are about to go wrong, someone will send an aircraft and pick you and your children away from such kind of madness. So Biafra is your perfect insurance against all these mishappenings happening in the West, and the killings happening to our own brothers and sisters in the homeland. Everybody is in danger. Nobody is safe. Abroad, and those of us back home, everybody is in danger. Nobody is safe. And our collective effort, starting from even here on X, whereby we strip them naked.
Please,
We
you have
bring their
20
lives to the
seconds
open.
left. People are still hands up.
Oh, okay, yeah, I will just round up. People are still we strip them naked is the way to go. And finally, in conclusion, about the stance of our so-called Yoruba allies, we have seen that we don't have allies in this game of freedom. In this war, in this battle, in this war of freedom, we don't have allies. When you see people like Sunday Igboho validating Nigeria and he's telling you that Tinubu must complete his
My brother,
tenure,
my brother,
tells
please,
you, tells
please listen, brother, please.
Good evening, sir.
There is not a comment. That comment remain between our government and them. They are like, don't do that.
yeah, I
That is
know,
this.
I know, I know, but you know, it tells us that at least we are on our own, and with some of us are making the mistake of counting on anybody to ally with us in what we are doing. We must all fight this war on our own. That is who we are, Biafrans. We are leopard. We are not lions that depends on support from father and mother. We are leopards. We can climb the tree. We can fight and survive any situation, and that is the way for us to go. So I encourage us to continue to be steadfast in support of the government in ways that are both seen and unseen. At the end of the day, Biafra is our ultimate reward. Thank you very much, the host and the co-host.
Thank you for your submission, our brother. Thank you very much. Our people are listening, they are learning, and they must sit at home. Thank you. As I use the mic to, is it Alobi Casey? Please have the mic.
Yeah, my greetings to the house and to those of you who are making us proud in this platform, making everything to work. And my greetings to all of you. And I want also, this evening, I want to appreciate our brothers. I am in here in the zoo. I'm not in the homeland, but I'm in the zoo. So I want to appreciate my brothers, my sisters, and mothers and fathers who are in our homeland that have been sitting at home. I know it's not for this price that we are going to pay, and we're going to pay it. Some of us that have some business, some job to do down home, we shut it down. So this is price that we're going to pay for freedom. Freedom is not cheap. To they will not grow up kind calamity we are facing here in the zoo. So I want to appreciate. My appreciation is for those of you who are sitting at home since yesterday. I know it's difficult. I know it's painful. I know it's not convenient for you, but we must pay this sacrifice. And I want to thank our men who are in the forest defending our land. God will give them strength. No bullet of enemy will touch them. One stone, they will use it to kill two birds. I pray for them that God will guide them and give them knowledge, wisdom, and protect them as they are protecting our land. This is my submission this night, and God bless those who are in this platform making it what it is. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you for making it very short because people's hands are up. Thank you very much. Our minister, you are welcome to the mic. We have been expecting you since. Please have the mic. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. Is my voice coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out, sir.
Okay, thank you, ministers of the gospel of Biafra media. I salute all of you for keeping the flag flying above sea level. It is good to be good, and it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad, and it is good to be bad. It is either freedom or die. It is time we kill every terrorist coming into Biafra land because we have no prison for terrorists. We have no room to keep terrorists. We don't joke with terrorists. We don't play with terrorists. We don't romance with terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists. What we do to terrorists in Biafra land is to cut them to pieces. So we will continue to cut every terrorist marching into Biafra land because they came on a mandate. And that was to cut the heads of our women, our babies and children and men, and to desolate our communities and to turn us into IDP camps overnight. The aim was also to take over our land and to make us to become beggars that we wouldn't have where to farm and cultivate anything, neither to harvest, so that we will all come back begging on them. That is why you see at this very time, though Nigeria are talking about protest, then what you can see the politicians doing is to go about bringing your money that they have hidden for years. All the dividends of democracy that you would have had to develop your community, they hide it from you for years. But at this very time, because they put you in one chance, in one corner, in one condition, where you now become vulnerable to them, you now become versatile to anything that is available. At this very time, they have come to go and bring out those money, one after another, to come and start giving people to say they are bribing them. I saw another one from Akpabio where he says he's going to give 10,000 youth 50,000 naira each every month. So you ask them, and he said this is for 10,000 youth in Nigeria. So the question is it only 10,000 youth that you have in Niger Delta? When you give 10,000 youth 50,000 each for a month, what happens to the rest of the youth that you have not given the 50,000? And how long will you give them the 50,000 so that they will sell their freedom for you to continue to be the Senate President of Nigeria, to continue to be collecting millions every month, while they will be collecting 50,000 naira to eat? After they eat finish, they become poor and their life remains useless. Their children and their generations remain useless. We have seen many of them sharing money. We have seen them bringing out GMO invested rice and grains. The same one Nigeria that designed a system of hoarding away money from their people they say are Nigerian during election of 2023, so that you will not be able to do anything. You will now be at the mercy of the Fulani jihadist terrorists of one Nigeria. They hoarded money from you. You did not see naira. You did not see money to exchange to do anything. They said there is no money in the bank. They decided to go and print new currency. While you were looking for money to do transaction or to travel out of the country to do your business, they truncated everything that you had because they know the Fulanese don't travel out for anything. It is the Easterners, it is the Biafrans that go out to do business, to import and export, and to make the market a boom. They knew what they were doing. Did that cripple us? No. At the end of the day, they made everyone to be in one chance condition so that they wouldn't have any say, they wouldn't even be able to say anything, and they would still make sure the APC Islamic Jihadist Terrorist Party win the 2023 president election, as they did it. They did the super rigging, then they placed their own. Did they stop there? The same money that was hoarded away from you in the south and east, it was taken down to the Fulanese in the far north in their own houses. They were shared to them and changed to them. Money was made available to them at their own disposal. Now I don't see open or never open. Okay. We give glory to Chukwu for giving us Mazin Namdekano. We give glory to Chukwu for giving us our eternal leader and all the gallant men that stood the test of time to fight, to defend us. It was better for us to fight and to see the last man fighting than to sit and watch and see the heads of our babies and children cut off in broad daylight, like the way it is happening in the far Plateau, Benue, Niger, Zamfara, Borno, Kano, Kaduna of today. It was a very good thing that Kaduna and Zoko and his likes took a decision of trumpeting the Islamic Jihad, so that it would have been better you fight and know what you are fighting for than for all of you to just sleep. And then they will invade your communities and kill everybody overnight in the name of Islamic Jihad. Today we are happy that what they did and planned and wanted to happen in full scale in 1966, truncated by the coup, is what everybody is seeing today that was supposed to have started in 2020. But God told Martin Nambikane, it is time you strike. He did. Today we have Mazi Simon Egba after they kidnapped Martin Nambikane, and he has become the nightmare to the terrorists. Biafrans are happy today that as they are sitting at home and casting their referendum vote, they have an army that is defending their territory. They have a government that is speaking for them. They have a security that is protecting them. They have a government that can stand in for them when the Zoo terrorists want to consume them in broad daylight. And this government has come to stay. This government is not going to waver in any way. This government is our government. It is freedom or die government. We will continue to cut off every terrorist trying to march 1 inch into Biafra land. We said trying to, so as they try. So if they now succeed in even stepping in, their legs don't finish for half head. So, premium times of London. Yes, that is what I will call it, premium times of London. Because in 1960 to 70s of the genocidal war of one Nigeria against the Biafran people, premium times of London and BBC played a vital role in the propaganda and blackmail and downplaying the reportage of the genocide and the slaughter to the international community. They still help in making sure circulating the propaganda leaflet which Britain came up with Gowon to be shared in Biafra land to paint our own hero, Ojukwu, as the enemy of our people to have circulated all around Biafra land. But did it stop us? No, it did not stop us. So premium times of London of today you now answer premium times of Nigeria. Welcome on board. And I wish to ask you if you reported that Nigerian army accepted that they killed Biafrans when they invaded the Yamufu community. Did you also write when they killed Biafrans and those they claim were their own in the Obibo community? The Nigerian terrorists of one Nigeria, when they killed in Mpo, did you also write to them and tell them they claim it? And what have you done? Is it the one in MNA where the Afghans were having meetings? Is it the one in Izombe? Is it the one in Okwama community that just happened recently? Or is it the one in Abia State? Or is it the one in Uli? Or is it the one in Umutanze? Is it the one in Owomama? Which hopeless for them slaughtered and slaughtered. When you remember over 13 youths that were in a marriage ceremony where hopeless for them unleashed a Rubagu to go and slaughter them all. Did you write and publish them? Or did you drag them to the media? You see, we are a government, and as a government, we are not afraid of any idiot. And we mean no words when we say this. We defend the integrity of Biafran people, we protect Biafran people, and we will continue to do so over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because we can't allow that to continue again. You can't come to our community, kill our women and children, rape and then cut heads of babies, and then you expect the people to be very, very happy. You can't be happy. No, 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 no. This is not 1960. This is not 1970. This is not 67. And this is not when you had Operation Python that 1, 2, 3. This is not when you had the Operation Odoka. This is not when you brought them to come and invade our community. No.
7 rules of life. 1.
Funny, your network, my friend.
So if you're coming in trucks and in armored tanks and in Lazarus buses, It is only the coming in that we will see in the TV. And your going out will be as manure to Biafra land. Biafran people, if you don't have a big screen or flat TV or plasma or smart TV that you will see something, they become very big. If you don't have a big screen TV and you have the black hole pattern, know that that one will not allow you to see one Nigerian people protesting very well because you will not see their faces well from that black and white. So in this very case, those that have colored television and the flat screen and the very big one, they will be able to see the one Nigerian docile imbecile protesting as we watch them. So if you want to see them, try to see that you watch through television where we color. So if you don't get that color one, I better make use of your phone. Why am I making reference to phone and television? Because it is time for you to watch movies. Mhm. It is time for you to watch movies as they dance in the street of Abuja and Lagos, Ogun State, Kaduna, Ekiti, Zamfara, Kano, Borno, wherever they are going to dance. What you have to do is to watch television, watch your phone. If you don't have data on your phone, go and load data before the people where they say that are close the place, so that you can be able to watch the movies that will be going on. Because we watch and watch and watch and enjoy the movie until when we see that the movie is very, very interesting, and when it interests us the most, we will press one button and the button will help them to make the music to continue to become very interesting. So Biafran people, please look for data in your phone so that you go dey watch movie wey Zoo Nigerian youth go dey play because na movie. If you're a Biafran, you have nothing to do with the protest of one Nigeria. And do not go and waste your time because anything that happens in the zoo, now your own, now in the small pass. You have a Biafran government, and that Biafran government is fighting for you, and that Biafran government is protecting everything you have, and that Biafran government is doing all you want. So, your cause is Biafra, and your cause is not one Nigeria. You can't go and protest for one Nigeria, no. Because one Nigeria don't have the same mandate with you. We are in Biafra nation. So Biafra nation and one Nigeria have nothing in common. Today is our second day of the 4-day sit at home for the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and to tell the zoo that they have to leave Biafra land. If they want to leave, they will leave with their two left legs. If they don't want to leave, they will leave in body bag. So, which one is better? Live in body bag or live with your two left legs? Could you guys please advise them? Because it will be better if they left with their two left legs. Because if we say they should live in body bag, some of you will not even see their body bag. Because what Biafra does is that when we deal with, don't even give room for you to come into our land to come and pack the debris. The vultures will feed on them. And do you know one funny thing? Some of the vultures you have in Biafra land, they don't even like to feed on some terrorist bodies because they see them as cursed. Yes. You see, the drug lord president of Nigeria running helter-skelter because they say they want to set fire in their zoological republic. And all of them are paying in their pantries. Oh, they say they want to deploy over how many thousands of army and police and air force and navy against the people that want to march in the street. Oh, so all the people that they have massacred in Kaduna, Kano, Zamfara, Plateau, Benue, Niger, Borno, it was not enough to deploy 4,500 army and navy and police at a time. It is just to come and protect the politicians in Abuja that they will now release 450,000 army or police to go and protect politicians that will be in Abuja houses. Oh my God. When we laugh like this, we laugh in the coded language of Biafra because many people don't know what is coming on. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that God is going to destroy the zoo, I don't understand them well. And I think say, na Mazen Nnamdi Kanu na him go destroy zoo or na him go dey when the God will destroy the zoo. His prophecy is coming to pass. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not here now. God is using all of you here with Prime Minister as the lead to destroy the zoo. Okay, as we do like this, we dey look with one eye, and na the left eye we dey use dey look everything wey dey happen. I want to advise all Biafrans that as you have sat at home yesterday and today in total compliance, please keep it up tomorrow, keep it up on Tuesday, on the 2nd, keep it up as we intensify the next civil disobedience that will come up. The Biafran government has a lot of package on the table. Something interesting is out. If you are a Biafran and you are rich and you have put your money in the bank for years and you never got 100% interest, then you should know that those banks have been robbing you for years. Because the Biafran government in Israel at this very time, they have launched a package. And the package they have launched is an IOU loan. IOU Biafra loan. You give us 10,000 euros. When Biafra is restored, you get 10,000 euros that you gave us, plus another 10,000 euros. Are you getting the point? 100%. So please, this is the best of investment that you can do. There is no bank that will give you this kind of fixed deposit interest. No, it doesn't exist anywhere. This is a way of encouraging Biafrans to come and invest and support their freedom. Do you want us to get this Biafra fast? Do you want us not to fight this Biafra for too long? Do you want us to crush one Nigeria as everything is going to be happening now? Because we are watching everything that are happening and we will activate the time bomb when it is the right time. So we want everything that is burning Nigeria down to burn. Let them start burning them from wherever they want to burn. When they don't burn, go reach that place where we say that place we they wait for. When they don't reach that red zone, we go press the time bomb and Nigeria go explode finish. So for us to make Nigeria explode finish and for us to press that time bomb button, we need more than funds. We need more than guns. We need more than bullets. We need more sophisticated weapons that will bring the zoo down any time. So if you have money and you are a Biafran, you have not even supported this Biafran liberation before, you're highly welcome now. Bring all the money that you have. Come and invest in the Biafra IOU loan. And then, when we restore Biafra, you have 100% interest back. This is the best of all that you could ever think of. And tomorrow, the business team of the Biafran government in exile will be on air for the public presentation to the Biafran people and to explain further. So please, do not take the mic to ask me a question on this IOU loan now, until after tomorrow. When you may have understood better, you will hear the step-by-step process. You will get to understand what you will get. You will get to know what is fully involved. You will get to understand better, and you will be convinced at the end of the day how much you can likely invest, so that you now determine and project how much you will get back.
Go and ask question. Don't ask me.
See how the government is going. We are not looking at our people to become poor. We are looking at our people to become rich in future. We are looking at our people to become those that will employ and create labor and productivity to other nations and to other people.
Exactly.
We are looking at our people to become job creators. We are looking at our people not to be like Obi Kubana, not to be like Ifeanyi Yoba, not to be like Ojus Okalu. We are looking at our people to be like those other people that have a vision, brings out the vision, make it simple and open for other people to be able to clench the opportunities and to be able to become something and to climb to a greater height and to get promoted and to get what they want. We are not stocking you down in one place. Rather, we are opening you up, pushing you to your next level of life. It's just like you go into crypto. Crypto, you invest, you trade, you get percentage, then you go back, you relax. It's business. And now the Biafran government is also projecting a business to you. And this is the highest of percentage of this kind of business, which no crypto platform can give you this. No bank can give you this. No government can give you this. No. There is no government that loans money in this world that can give you this kind of package that the Biafran government is giving you. And because of the kind of Biafra and how we make it so enticing that Biafran should understand what it means to be a Biafran and what they have lost for years. The deposit of God blessings in Biafra land is something that none of us would have been in another man's land looking for greener pastures. That is why we want all of you to clench this opportunity that is available now. Exactly. Make it to Biafra while it lasts. Clench it, embrace it, and be part and parcel of the blessing. Because this blessing may never come again. No? And we also want some people to remember one thing. That very soon we wouldn't be begging people for donations of any kind in this Biafran government. Because we are drawn very close to that stage. So now that we now launch an IOU Biafra loan, it is a system to bless Biafrans and to put them on a progressive and richer scale. It's like you've been investing on something for years, and then the government is giving you a package that will recompense you as soon as Biafra is restored. So we wanted to see that you are donating to Biafran government, and then you are not just donating for Biafra to come and to support the liberation and to stop the terrorists from coming to kill you, but yet you have a recompense awaiting you when Biafra comes. aside from the preferential status that you have as a Biafran that donated and support the government financially during the liberation, you still now have another different package. Because in Biafra, when Biafra is restored, those that have been supporting and have their receipt of liberation, their own stills in the system and in their ID card specimen. And when you go to a particular office in Biafra tomorrow, you will have a different taxation, you will have a different preference compared to someone that did not support Biafra financially. That is one. Then coming back now, you had also invested in the IOU loan. You will now stand greater chances of benefit from the Biafran government. These are the things we want Biafran people to understand. And it is 100% interest rate. 100%. 100% interest rate. You can't find it anywhere. No.
100%.
So Biafran people,
Interest.
encourage your friends.
So
Encourage your peer groups, encourage your colleagues, encourage everyone that you know, entice them, talk to them, let them see the need and the importance of investing in a so lucrative business of IO that will be able to give them hundredfold of what they invested when Biafra is restored.
yes, sir.
I thank you all, and I thank all Biafrans that have been making donations to the Biafran government. Please and please, we need more of your donations now. Yes, we need more of your donations now because we have more and more to do. Every day you see greater things that the lobbyists have achieved and brought to the table. The Prime Minister makes it go viral. All these are achieved with money. For those of you that are in Europe and America, you know what it costs for you to talk to a lawyer, just for a lawyer to attend to a minor case for you, or to even explain what is written in a document that was posted to your address. How much more a lobbyist that is to represent a nation that is fighting to get their people liberated? We can still remember a video where it was played when Mazen Ambikano was earlier kidnapped, where they said, we spent, was it $150,000 for the lobby? I can still remember that video. And yet, we saw nothing to show for it. But now, in 2024, the lobbies that is working for the Biafran government is giving us results, and the American congressmen are opening their mouth to say they have been waiting for this kind of opportunity.
No.
So as if
No.
there had never been any. So simply meaning, in a nutshell, that there had never been any. That means the people that were there before were deceiving us with no result. They were eating the money themselves. But now it is talk and do and see. That is why this government is not a secret cult. The Prime Minister, when he addresses you in a town hall meeting, or when he addresses you in a fundraising, or when he addresses you in a State of the Union address, he puts it point blank to you and take it the way he gives you, because nothing is hidden in this government. The only thing that is hidden is that we don't tell you where we keep our weapons, and when we are invading the next terrorist camp of one Nigeria, and when we are taking down the next terrorist, and where we are entering tomorrow night, and where we are entering this night. That one, you cannot know that one. But you can know every other thing. As far as administration is concerned, check the media, we post everything because we are not working on the ground. We are working on the surface, and you will see everything that is happening. So Biafran people, we need more than money. Yes, we need more than money now because we have to do more. Please, if you have not acquired your ticket to Finland Convention, go and do so. If you have not acquired your ID card, go and do so. Because this is the only document you have now as a Biafran to identify yourself wherever you walk into. And for those of you that are in America and Europe or just joining there, the easiest way for you to get your asylum papers authenticated now is through the Biafran ID card. When you place a case to your asylum council, telling them that you're a Biafran, you flee Nigeria because of the genocidal war that is happening up till today, that it has not ended since 1970. How can they identify you as a Biafran? How do you tender your case to make it authentic? That is why on the Biafra Security Administration database website, we have a form there that says undocumented Biafran. On that very form of undocumented Biafran, that is where anyone that is filing for asylum needs to make use of. So please, when you visit the website and you have asylum case, go there and use that form. The administrators will follow you up for interview, and then you will get your paper in time. Every Biafran is obligated to go and get his or her ID card because that is your only means of identification now. Go and grab your copy while the stock lasts because we have a mandate and we have a time frame. I salute all of you. Tomorrow is another day of the Sukkathon, and we still have one more day on the 2nd. They will to the ministers of the DAY2 here present, the de facto administrators, and all the ministers of the Gospel of Biafra. I salute all of you.